right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Slice of Shonen Podcast, man. I am your host on the boat, Sailor. And you know what? I feel really good today, chat. I feel really good. I felt pretty good really the entire week. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what, no matter how bad things got, no matter how treacherous things got, I knew I had this to look forward to, man. I knew I had the pleasure of fucking shin shoryuken-ing this boof-ass manga. I'm so fucking ready. Vindication, exactly. Vindication. I saw a comment earlier, by the way. Truly was elite ball knowledge. This episode is sponsored by the Player Haters Club. I was gonna take Dave Chappelle from that skit and make him the centerpiece of this thumbnail, but I couldn't get the text out of the way for like Player Hater of the Year. I was like, oh, I can get this out of the way and put 2026, but it couldn't work. So I was like, oh, well, hey, Kendrick's right there. So then I just used that. But yeah. Now that was, yeah, shouts out to Gigi, man. Shouts out, big Gigi. Yeah, man. I mean, strap in. We're going to be in here for a little bit, man. Specifically with this Chainsaw Man chapter, because goddamn, this shit is funny. This shit is funny. Let me see if I can put you guys on the other side of the screen with Asa so you can more so see your messages. Let me see. That doesn't really work either. Well, give me a second. I'll fix that in a little bit. But anyway, it's not just me here. I have the Ensemble of Excellence. We have me. Hey, how's it going? We have the Silver. Say hello to everybody.
Howdy.
And of course, we have the Zenith, Animanga Zenith. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. It's mixed feelings to be here if I'm being real. So, yeah, that's how it be. That's how it is.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to edit this in the background. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot, man. We're gonna talk about this chapter a good bit. It's gonna be a good time. Hopefully, let me see if I can bump up the size of your chat. Okay, hopefully that's saved. Hopefully it did anyway. We'll see in a second, I guess. Oh, it did. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about some things. Like I said, lock in. It's gonna be a fun podcast. Listen, man. I have prided myself on being like, hey, I'm not gonna just call you guys stupid or anything like that, and I still believe in that. I still do think that's a very big thing. But shit, I am gonna let y'all know about yourselves, and I am gonna run my victory lap because, god damn it, now everybody is seeing what I have been seeing for years. Oh my god. Listen, I've said it before. I will say it again. Even I didn't think this shit was going to be that bad. Oh my god. But listen, man. Everything that people have been complaining about, listen. The writing has been on the wall for fucking years. And as someone who has stared at that wall and watched the paint dry, I tried to tell people, bro. I tried to say it. But it's okay. We getting shit off today, man. We getting shit off today. Shout out to Enclave Respecter for the 5 saying, wait a minute. I don't love Chainsaw Man. I love JoJolians. Thank you, Araki. Sorry. And then says it in Japanese, but I can't read that. I'm dumb. Aishiteru na Araki-sama.
Weary Exiles comment.
Let me see. Oh, thank you, Zenith Any Manga. What? Because you talk about any manga that are at the Zenith. I got some comments on my Kagurabachi video. I wish I could pin multiple comments because multiple of them were just like, "Thank you, Sailor Cloud." What? Because you're a sailor and you have clout. Oh yeah.
I'm really glad that particular one took off. I'm enjoying the fruits of that.
Oh my god, that shit is so fucking funny, bro. Holy shit. Oh, it says Fujimoto arigato, I think. Okay, we'll go with that. If we're wrong, we don't talk about it. Thank you, Joseph Johnson, for the 5, saying, speaking of JoJo, Fujimoto really thought he was a Rocky. This shit is not Stone Ocean. Hell no, it's not. Y'all gonna put some respect on my goat Jolene. Hell no, it's not. No way, man. This shit's
I do want to put this out here. I've seen so many people be like, oh, but it's just like this ending, and then name a better ending. Like, it happens all.
Love out.
Or compare it to Attack on Titan, that is also just like an extremely controversial ending. Like, what are we? Fujimoto's strongest soldiers all didn't like it because this is what's left. Like,
oh man. Well, you know what?
like, I'm genuinely like. Here's the thing. I'm genuinely so fine if someone likes this ending. Totally fair. Y'all got to do better. Like, everything I'm seeing online is just not it. It's just not.
Well, that's
y'all
because
gotta do better.
Listen, there are people who I think do a pretty good job at explaining themselves. Like,
True,
I didn't.
True. There's some stuff on Twitter I've seen that are pretty good. Yeah.
Like, I didn't watch Uncle Huss's video on it, but his last video on Chainsaw Man, even though I didn't agree, I thought that was very good. And it's like, oh, I could at least see how you got to those points. So I'm sure there are people out there who do a very good job at explaining it. However, the problem is, and this is something that I have faced as a Fujimoto, not even as a Fujimoto hater, as a part 2 hater, is that I understand this story a lot better than the niggas who claim they love it. And it's really unfortunate. A lot of people are not very good at explaining themselves. A lot of people are not very good at talking about why they like a story outside of its just peak. It is really unfortunate. It is really unfortunate. But anyway, you know what? We can discuss other stuff.
We got the roached one in the chat. I love the taste of CSM slander.
I love. You know what's funny?
So, you're in the right place, my friend.
I was gonna say, I was like, we could talk about the JJK episode later, and then fucking the roached
one came in.
So, address me. I you know, real quick before we do jump into Chainsaw Man, god damn, that episode was really fucking good. God,
because like I haven't read through JJK in a hot minute. Mm-hmm. It reminded me, just aside from the action, how much I fucking love Yuta.
Yuta's pretty cool.
He might be my favorite character. I'm not gonna lie.
Yuta,
so
that's a good pick. Yeah, that's a really good pick, dude. It's crazy.
I've commented.
Oh, go ahead.
I know. I've commented on this already, but it's like that final overall between Yuta and Ishigori. It was a fucking OP blasting in the background. Oh my god.
That shit was so fucking sick, bro.
It's the ultimate cheap move. Just like, you want to make a hype moment even more hype, you play the fucking OP. Like, it's the ultimate cheat.
Oh my god.
That shit went so crazy. I fucking love this adaptation. Good, I'm sorry.
And all the extra stuff they put in. I think one thing the staff does really well is not only do they add things, not only do they come up with really reasonable extensions of their abilities, they work them into the story in a way that feels like Gege would write it. Like,
yes.
Like, I think the best example of this in the episode is fuck, I'm forgetting the guy's name, but the fucking
yeah.
Ryu, thank you. When Ryu goes into the tunnel and like baits Yuta in with all like the small blasts just to hit him at the end with the wide range one, that is such a JJK strategy.
Yes.
It's quick, it's precise, it's smart, it's just the way they work this stuff in is so good.
I also like the one with Ryu where, first off, Uro like fucking flipping out the ground, like the parking lot, like it's a blanket, and like doing that and using that as a fight background was fucking awesome. But like from the ground, you see Ryu with the fucking Gurren Lagann pose, and he's just pointing up with the beam around him. And then they make a like fight arena out of it. That shit was cool, man. That shit was really cool. I was wondering if they were going to keep the line, because when Uro, if you don't remember in the manga, when she throws the beam back at Ryu, she says, "Shut up, dickhead," throws it back. I was like, oh, are they going to keep it? No, they made it funnier. She calls him Dick Cheese. Like, I was not expecting that. That shit had me rolling, dog. That was so funny. Man.
Oh my god. When Ryu makes the fucking ring with his blast and it just weaves into it. Like,
they had that nigga moving like prime Bucky Barnes, bro. Like, oh my god. That shit was crazy. Good lord. The triple domain was awesome too. It was really funny watching people react to it, because like they all, first off, Ryu, where he's pounding on his chest like he's about to go into fucking Gear 5. That shit was cool. But watching people react to it and being like, okay, they're just posing. What are they doing? And they all say domain expansion, and every reactor stands the fuck up. They're like, whoa! Oh my god! Like, that shit was great. I loved watching that, man. That was funny as fuck. Even getting like a slight insight into the domains was cool. Like a quick little screenshot, that was cool. Yeah, it was just a really good episode, man. It was one of those things, because I also had a similar thing with Megumi, where I was watching his fight with Register, and I was like, I forgot I used to like really fuck with Megumi a lot. Like, I thought Megumi was really cool. And it was kind of the same thing with Yuta, where it's like, I like Yuta, but of course, you know, we live online and Yuta slander is very prevalent. So it's like, not that I hate Yuta, but I'm so used to seeing people be like, Yuta sucks, bro. He's not beating this guy. He's not beating that guy. So when you see him just pop off, it's like, oh yeah, this guy's really cool. So like, that was nice to see.
The amount of people that are like, okay, but could he do this without Rika?
I know, bro. No. It's like, bro, shut up. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, no, get that shit out of here. I like that he used the little clothing rack. You know, he's getting prepared for Maki whenever she makes him do laundry. You know, he's got the clothing rack on call. He knows what to do. So that was cool.
I think that's a really cool like thing to have him specifically do, because that calls back to Volume 0, where he shows difficulty in controlling his cursed energy through an object. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool like way to show that he progressed. The anime, the staff, like they just kind of get it.
Yeah, man,
really good.
I'm so fucking excited for part 2, man. Whenever that comes out, that's gonna be good. But yeah,
but also it's when the culling games start to not be good.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, of course.
So you know,
I'm excited.
I've seen so many people who were like, hey, remember when people thought the culling games were bad? And it's like, yeah, because they haven't gotten bad yet. Like,
yeah, I was about to say, yeah, because we're at like the better parts of the arc. Don't worry, it will get bad. But yeah, I'm very much excited. I don't think I've told you, chat room, but I have one of my friends. She's big into the anime, and I saw her at work, and I was like, hey, have you seen, because at the time, this was when Megumi just popped his domain expansion against Register, and I was like, hey, have you seen the episode? Because she's a big Megumi girly. She loves him. She's like, no, I haven't seen it yet. Why? I was like, oh, well, you know, it's just something with Megumi. She like drops everything. She's just like, what happened? Is he okay? Did he get hurt? And I was like, no. He does something really cool. And she was like, oh, okay, thank God. You see how panicked I got there? I was like, yeah, haha. And then in my mind, I was like, oh, wait a minute, you don't know.
Oh my god! I honestly didn't think that was possible. So she really doesn't.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh no, she doesn't know. So
to be fair, Silver, if you didn't read the series, you wouldn't know either. If we're being real.
Well, listen, man, listen. With how prevalent spoilers were for JJK, I thought for sure because niggas were posting that shit
online.
like, yeah, but
exactly.
she's also online.
All right, that is impressive in her case. Yeah.
But yeah,
especially during the Sukuna versus Gojo fight, like that shit was everywhere.
It was.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I don't even have social media, and I still saw that shit everywhere I went.
Yeah,
and it was impossible to avoid.
Yeah, so I am looking forward to that second part specifically for that, you know. Oh, and I'm sure Hakari and or Hikari rather, I keep confusing them. Hikari versus Kashimo is gonna be good. If the background music isn't Tuka Doncic though, we don't care. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun. But
I'm so excited for the Kashimo fight, and it's just the most like J-pop anime OP type music. Like,
oh yeah, that's gonna be fucking fun.
Like there are so many people where it's gonna be their first time hearing a shoujo OP. Like,
oh my god, yeah. That show would be pretty funny. That show would be pretty funny. Yeah, I'm sure that fight's gonna go hard, so I'm looking forward to it. Good stuff. But is it time, fellas?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, man! Like it's oh yeah. All right, let's do it.
So,
all right, bruh.
First up, normally we have One Piece. You know, we do Kagurabachi. You know, that's normally. But today, we're starting off with Chainsaw Man Chapter 232. Zenith, do you want to say how you feel up top, or do you want me to? You know, I would love to start, but I feel like you would be more applicable, you know, getting your point across, because you had the most investment in this whole thing. I feel like it's best to hear your perspective first.
I have so many fucking thoughts, man. I genuinely think I could talk about this ending like all day, just because it's the end of the series, right? Like there is so many angles you could take it from. As a story, sorry, let me get some water.
You're good. Take your time.
As a story, it's just not satisfying. It is so genuinely, when I read it, I like woke up because I stayed up kind of late the night before and I was working on some stuff. And I woke up, I go to our podcast chat and I see like, oh, people are talking about the chapter. I wonder what the chapter is. I wonder what happened. So I open it up, just read that. And I just like, I meant to go like and get 5 more minutes after that because I was still kind of tired, and I tried, and I just could not go back to sleep.
Damn.
Like,
damn,
I genuinely just thought about that chapter all day. Like, it kind of ruined my fucking day, if I'm being honest. Like, I could not think about anything else the entire day.
I understand. I had a similar thing when the AOT chapter came out. Go ahead.
And I had that strong reaction myself. Of like, I was definitely thinking about it throughout the day, but mostly I was too busy caught up on my own shit to really settle on it. Yeah, because like
I tried being caught up in my own shit. Go on.
I was more. Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm going to keep my stuff brief because let's face it, Sailor's going to cover all of our points regardless, as because he's going to go crazy here in a sec. But I guess to make my point across, it's the same issue I had with the last chapter. Is like the elements for a good chapter are all there. And it's like even that one page where everyone's memeing about it now. Oh, I actually kind of like that page at a glance because it's like it shows like Pochita's there. Or he's still with Denji in the end, despite everything, and it's supposed to be like a cute, wholesome thing. And then you start thinking about everything else. It's like, okay, but why is he there? Why the fuck do we have of Bucky the Chicken Devil and not Aki? Why is Naruto there? And it's like the whole list just keeps going on and on until you realize, wow, this shit is ass. It's like...
Yeah. Nigga like couldn't even be bothered to draw Denji's eye patch in properly on page 2. Bro said it's his day off.
Yeah. It's like, man... Because, like, I'm pretty much like everyone else here. It's like I had high expectations for how this ending, and maybe that's because, again, I think we mentioned it in chat too. Is like it's the way the genre itself is set. It was like we were all expecting Denji to be able to like rise up from this, and like actually become and grow as a better person. But it's like that just never happened. And again, maybe it's the illusion of the genre itself, or whatever. Or that's why, and maybe that's what the author was expecting us to believe, because, like, again, that whole cynicism or the Big Lebowski or whatever bullshit angle he was trying to aim at. And it's like, we don't know how the fuck he was thinking.
Yeah.
But it's like, I get that you're supposed to be like as an artist, you should work for yourself. Like, you should make something that you yourself are going to be satisfied with. But you still have to be able to consider your audience a little bit in this factor as well. Because, like, the moment you put your work out, and maybe this is counterintuitive, but it's not always solely your own, which is terrible to say, but that is kind of the truth about this.
No, Fujimoto knows that. He's written many stories about that exact thing.
Yeah, he's written better stories. I think a part of it is if he wanted to write a tragedy, that was completely on the table. Like, if he wanted to write a story where Denji never grew and just failed, he could write that. If he wanted to write a story about him overcoming those issues, he could write that. He decided he wanted to write a story about him never overcoming those issues, and then doing it anyway, where time resets and shit. Like, it's one of those
your cake and eating it too.
Genuinely.
Except not really. It's having your cake and eating it too, but the cake tastes like shit.
Well, no, Fujimoto
promised the cake would taste good.
Yeah, I was about to say, for Fujimoto, this is definitely him having his cake and eating it too. For me, yeah, I agree. I think the cake looks like shit, smells like shit, probably tastes like shit. I'm not eating that bullshit. But, like, for him, he's probably like, yeah, this is really good.
Yeah. I will say, I've seen a lot of people look at how nothing in this ending, like, logistically makes sense, and people be like, well, it's just a dream, you know, we'll get a new chapter next week.
It's just a dream in big 2026.
And like, straight up, I can't even blame them. Okay, genuinely, like, let's go. We can talk about themes, we can talk about plot, we can talk about all of that. Let's just talk logistics for a second. Because what happens? Denji gets eaten. What we're seeing in that, like, that second to last chapter is like a mental thing. Because he is being digested. You know? So how does Pochita eat himself? How the fuck does that make any sense? He is pulp. Like,
well, you know.
So, okay. He, a mental representation of himself, goes into his own chest, pulls out his mental representation of his own heart that is also him, eats himself, which he can do, whatever, and then we get the reset, which is, again, not how the power works. There's no time shenanigans. Shit just goes forward as if that was always the case, with things shifting around to retrofit it. And then, that's it. But no, we go back in time. Somehow, you know, Denji isn't dead. You know, remember how chapter 1 went? Denji was going to die to the Yakuza to pay off his dad's debts. How is he making that money?
Well,
themes and such.
And it's one of those things. Well, hold on. Actually, if we go back to chapter 1, actually, straight up, I'm going to chapter 1 for a moment. Let's check this out. He goes through here. It goes to his backstory. And then the guy says, okay, the Yakuza guy says, bastard hung himself without making this month's payment. Kid, I don't care if you beg for it or whore yourself out, have 700,000 yen ready by tomorrow. And then he solves this by getting Pochita. How'd he make the money?
Bust down, Tatiana.
Like,
oh my gosh.
Like, did Fujimoto like erase his sexual issues and inadvertently imply he gets like way worse ones?
Kinemon on the beach, he didn't think about that.
That's kind of what it sounds like to me.
Oh my god.
Okay, maybe he just fucking found the money. Let's skip over that. Maybe he just found the money.
Mr. Beast came and blessed
him. Right. So he goes on and like, because I don't think that is like the actual implication, because like they still take Denji, like they're still using Denji for something, and then they take him around to like where the zombie devil is. So like, I guess the implication is that he's just been fighting devils like as a kid.
Yeah.
Which, like, how whatever. Then he goes on, power shows up.
Hey guys, remember?
I don't get how Pochita not existing makes power show up. Like,
bro, themes and such.
Yeah,
and and then okay, power shows up. Then Nayuta shows up as Nayuta. Now I've seen a lot of people try to explain this away as like, oh, well, without Pochita, Makima would have never become what she is. So this is kind of symbolic of her sort of being that better version of herself. But the problem is, what Pochita was to Makima, I'm not going to get into all of that because it's genuinely a really complicated dynamic. But Pochita meant a lot of different things to Makima, whereas a big part of her character is her working for public safety. Like her specifically focusing on this massive control at a state level and her extending that to control over reality. Like, yeah, without Pochita, she probably wouldn't have those insane ambitions about like genuinely erasing concepts for control, but she would still be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's literally how she was raised to be by public safety.
Yeah, like
it's crazy too, because like it's again, Fujimoto has conditioned people into looking at things in a vacuum where it's like, no, actually this is cool because this shows that now the control devil isn't all stuck on Chainsaw Man and she has the potential to be better and blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay. But we have to ignore the fact that a fucking 6-year-old is now a fucking government agent, and now she's been abducted by the government, and now she's being forced to do a bunch of fucked up stuff. Cool, man. Cool, man. That's awesome. That's really cool. This is such a happy ending. I love this. The entire reason why we defeated Makima and we saved Nayuta and we made the whole reason, oh, we have to give Nayuta lots of hugs. I'm supposed to believe that the people who did not give her lots of hugs and raised her to be very bad and very evil, no Danhausen, raised her to be very bad and evil, right? I'm supposed to believe that they just were nice to her now. Why?
Yeah, and it's like, a big thing is, and I've seen, the defense of this, like, oh, well, look how Miaoi likes Nayuta. This is evidence that, a lot of the emotions carried over, therefore the previous stuff still matters. And, like, on a level, that is fair. I totally understand that as like an attempt to make the stuff that happened before not entirely meaningless. You know, things had to go the way they did in the previous world to get to this point. And like, I get that, but that doesn't make it like a satisfying character arc. Like, the only one who from chapter 1 to the last chapter gets a genuinely satisfying character arc is Pochita. Like, his decisions
it was
matter.
Mikasa.
He's genuinely the Mikasa. That's fucking crazy. It's one of those things where it gets really weird when you start to think about, like, okay, well, what is just blatant continuity bullshit with the reset? Like, what are we blaming on Pochita's impact, and what are we, like, attributing to emotions carrying over? Because it's so goddamn messy that it's kind of difficult. Like, are we just supposed to say, like, oh, well, Pochita, you know, Makima is actually a lot better, but she's still, it's not just her working for public safety. Like, it makes a point that she has higher ups. Like, exactly. She has people that she answered to, and it's very likely she could have killed those people at any time. They were human beings, as far as we know. Like, she was so ruled by the concept of state hierarchy that she bought into it completely at that point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she was fucked over by the people around her. And to what extent is very much up to interpretation, of course. But, like, to say that it's just her admiration of Pochita that's the problem is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's very much just kind of summing it up to, like, this one thing. And again, it's what Chainsaw Man Part 2 does. We're in a vacuum, it makes sense. And then it's just like, hey, what about literally everything else? And it's like, oh, yeah. Like, yeah, we saved Nayuta from Chainsaw Man. That's cool. What about the evil shadow fucking government that is now in control of her and now, like, taking care of her? What about that? And it's like, oh, cool.
This is another crazy one. In Part 2, there's the whole aging devil arc where a government organization tries to make a deal with the aging devil to sacrifice a fuck ton of kids.
10,000
in order for them to stop aging. And, like,
they're the good guys.
Are around. Like, those people are around in this new timeline, right?
Yeah.
Pochita isn't there to stop them.
Don't worry, they're the good guys, though. Nice is in good hands. Don't worry. Don't worry, you guys.
It's genuinely because of Denji and Pochita working together that they defeated those really fucking evil people that are the good guys, by the way.
Yeah. The entire message of how the youth of Japan is being held down by the elder adults and all that other shit. Nah, fuck them. They're actually really good.
I think what really gets me about this ending that I really don't like is it kind of makes it pins a lot of the blame for the issues in the story on Pochita and his existence, when Denji and Pochita are portrayed as having a lot of potential for good. What the problem was Denji's relationship with Pochita and using that power as a coping mechanism for his issues. That was the problem. And, like, it's genuinely, in a lot of ways, people have compared it to, like, an addiction, like a drug addiction almost, which is actually a completely fair comparison. Mm-hmm. But, like, what's the message then? Oh, yeah, man, just never get addicted. Like,
yes, that's the message. Right? That is the message. Yes, I was going to get into it a little later, but it's literally when you have the end, because so many people, they've told me, I've seen countless things online about, like, no, the ending does this and it stands for this and blah, blah, blah. Here's why I like it. And it's like, cool, if that's why you like it, that's fine. I cannot subscribe to this ending because this nigga Fujimoto wrote a manga about abuse and trauma, and the ending message is if you've ever suffered from trauma in any way, shape, or form, fuck you. The only way you could ever get better is if that trauma never existed in the first place. That's the only way you could possibly grow and quote unquote be normal again. What a dog shit, terrible message to send to people. That's awful. Like, it doesn't matter. I've seen people say this ending's bad on purpose. Listen, man, if you're happy with that, good for you. But if the ending of your manga where we all gassed you up, all of us, we all gassed you up to be like, hey man, this guy is covering these topics and it's done pretty well, at least in part 1. And now the end of it is this? It's like, what the fuck? And this manga becomes so much more mean. It becomes so much more mean when you look back on it, because I've seen people say, oh, well, they've realized what I've just said. And they said, well, I don't think Fujimoto means these things. It's just that he came to this sort of thing. And like, whether or not that's the case, I think in this instance, it doesn't matter, because I think it's harmful either way when you're talking about something as serious and as real as the topics that Fujimoto was covering. Especially when you look back on other parts of part 2, where again, these topics have been handled terribly. When you look back on these moments and you see, oh, this is going to be a very big deal for Denji, this is going to mean something, and nothing happens, because the point was that nothing happens. Always bet on nothing, so that we can have this grand reset in the end where things just magically get better. That's fucking crazy. When you have this sort of thing as your end message to people, and you look back and you see Fujimoto making Denji the butt of a joke and laughing at him for his trauma and abuse, and again, this is your end message to people, that's so fucking cruel. That is so fucking mean. Like, I'm not giving Fujimoto a pass for this shit, bro. That shit is so ridiculously, it's horrible, man. And so when it comes to looking at it like, oh, is the message just don't get addicted? I don't fucking doubt it, because that's what happened with trauma in this manga. Just don't have trauma, dumbass. Just don't have trauma. Like, come on, easy. Like, why would you're traumatized? Come on, just get over it. Like, that's, oh my God, man. Like, everything else in this chapter is fucking laughable, and we will get into it. But like, I really wanted to get that off my chest. Like, good Lord, this final message is terrible, and I hate that, man. But anyway, continue, Zenith. I'm sorry.
And here's the thing. We've talked about this on how, specifically in part 2, his handling of tough subject matter is extremely hit or miss. The whole, like, for example, the whole alley chapter with, you know, Yoru and Denji, that is, we were out here defending that, you know? Like,
yeah,
we were out here talking that chapter up because it was engaging in some really tough subject matter with a lot of maturity.
Yeah. And
then for the rest of the series, Denji's hypersexualization is treated as the butt of multiple jokes. It's build up for a punchline.
And then you look back on it and you see, oh, it's just fetish shit. That's all this was. Nothing. It was just fetish shit. Yeah. Like, wow. Like, and if let me say something else real quick before we continue. If people think the point of this is to purposefully be bad, I think that's hilarious, because what do you mean you're catering to niggas who don't like part 2 anymore? But as a fan, right? Because I have long since not liked part 2. So I'm fine with that ending, whatever, or that interpretation, whatever. But as a fan, I would be so fucking mad, because I guess fuck me for having faith in you as a writer. I guess that's my fault.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was talking about earlier as well. Oh, like earlier in the week, that is mind you, because it's like, and that's what really bugged me. Is like, like when I heard that take, is like, so it's supposed to be like intentionally be bad, and because like some fucking message is about how you shouldn't have expectations, is like going back to like that whole other series he did with the one shot. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's still, like, it does fucking piss me off if that's the case. And again,
even in just listen to the song, it was much more like it was a much better handling of this sort of thing. But I'm sorry, continue.
Yeah, no, because like that one really got to me. Like, again, we don't actually know what's the truth here or not. We don't know Fujimoto. We don't know what he's thinking. And beyond that fucking Big Lebowski post. Oh, so we can't tell, this was his aim or not. But it's like, if that really is the case, I can't unsubscribe to this fan anymore. It's like, that would piss me off to no end. And it did piss me off to no end. Like, more than anything out of this chapter, or that bothered me the most.
Yeah. Because it's just like, looking at it, like, I had faith in you to turn things around. Like, I had faith in you to, like, make things better. Even if it didn't have to be the perfect ending with, like, the one chapter announcement. It's like, hey, man, this may not have been perfect, but, like, I'm really looking forward to, like, I want to see how you end this. And now it's just, like, all right, fuck me for having faith in you, I guess. You know, that's my bad. That shit would be so annoying, bro. Like,
right? Like, the idea that this was... Yeah, like, the idea that this ending was for people who had already given up on him. And, like, this is for you guys.
Yeah, right?
Not
like,
you guys.
Not the fans. Yeah, not the people who want to see you succeed. Instead, it's for niggas like me who have been critiquing this manga for, like, 2 years now. And it's like... all I can do, I can read this and be like, fair enough, ball up top. But, like, that's because I have been so detached from this story for so long. But, like, what do you mean this ending is made for niggas who don't like it? Like, oh my God, man. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. But, were you in the middle of a thought, Zenith, or?
No, I'm chilling.
Oh, okay.
No worries.
Man. Okay. So, you know, first off, let me look at these donations real quick. I didn't miss them, chat. Let me look at these donations real quick, and then, you know, I'll transition into my shit. Let me scroll up. Okay. Shout out to Weary Exile saying Fujimoto is not only not Araki, he's not even Chain Soldier. Told y'all. We should have thrown this chud manga from the pod. Get him out of here.
Oh, now here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Straight up, and maybe this is just like, maybe this will be an unpopular idea. I think anyone who's like been on the podcast, like any author that's been like discussed on this podcast as like an official slot, I do think they just get alumni status. Like, if they make another thing, they're back on the pod. You know what I mean? Like, do you hear what I'm saying?
I mean, isn't that what we did with Modulo?
Yeah, but that was JJK, you know? Like that.
And that was a direct sequel to JJK.
Sequel, like, that's a little different. But, like, here's the thing. I'm still reading whatever Fujimoto does next. Like, I'm not a Chainsaw Man Part 2 fan, but I am a Fujimoto fan. That man has... Look, he wrote... he got
made
like
graduation.
You know, like, he's got like 3 graduations. That ain't easy.
Shit.
Hold on a second.
Hey, so did Kanye.
When you make a one good one shot, that's not an album. That's a single. He made Graduation, and then he like featured twice in good song.
He went on a J. Cole feature run.
Yeah.
All right, I'm still counting that. Like,
well, I'm just saying he didn't make 3 graduations. All right, nobody made 3 graduations.
No, Kanye did.
All right.
No, he made 3 albums that are really good.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it means.
But they're not graduation.
Oh, not too
Life
much.
of Pablo is really good. It's not Graduation.
Oh, you know,
this is a crazy comparison to be making after Bully just came out, and it's truly
I was
the
about to
Chainsaw
say
Man Part 2.
I was about to say you were fucking with Bully. I haven't listened to it, but apparently it's solid. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I don't know. People are saying it's better than Vultures, and it's like, okay, the bar is in hell, but like, all right. Shout out to Joseph Johnson with the 5 saying, I really gotta ask, is part 1 ruined now? Are you guys gonna be able to go back and enjoy it? Yes, because part 2 doesn't exist for me.
Part 1 will always be one of the best things I've ever read.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't changing.
Like, part 2 didn't happen. Like, Fujimoto himself saw to that.
Yeah.
He literally
nothing matters.
He retroactively removed part 2 from the equation. So
True.
we can just
that's some real shit right there. Shout out to Enclave Respecter saying the Doll Devil is on the Big Steins Island right now, or Big Steens Island right now. Oh no, wait, no, wait. Happy ending my ass. Makima and Barum were right. There's a star currently that destroys kids' minds, by the way. Yeah, everything is just back now. But it's okay.
Yeah, is everything, well, because like everything has to be back because Death is back. So, like...
As a background character, because what does she even do?
Oh my god.
Faceless background character. Hyped up, I'm the Death Devil. Now a faceless background character with the Fire Devil twins. Remember when we thought they'd all matter? Lamouge.
People will genuinely look you dead in your eye and be like, no, she did something. She died. All right, bro. So, here's the thing. She actually did do things. Her whole thing is trying to prevent the end of the world and just making it happen. And then those people reading the story will tell you that it's Denji's fault for becoming Chainsaw Man again. I'm being dead ass. Like,
Yep.
That is one thing I really hate about the discussion around this, is there's so many people that blame Denji and his failure to handle his trauma as like the driving force for what happened to the world, when it's just everyone else's fault.
Yeah. Like, he didn't have much choice in like anything, literally.
He didn't have any fucking choices. People are like, oh, he shouldn't have transformed when his fucking house is burnt down.
Lamouge.
People will genuinely tell you that like he should have just listened to Yoshida, you know, the guy that basically gaslit him for like 100 chapters.
The guy who also who was just like, yeah, Denji, we don't need you anymore. Don't turn into Chainsaw Man. Public safety will protect you. And when we needed that, the only public safety agent there ran for her fucking life.
And then after he transforms, Yoshida has the audacity to be like, yeah, man, you can't move very well because you gotta sleep for a week. And then he fucking trunks his ass without him noticing. And he's like, I'm sorry, but you should have listened to me, man. I can't protect you anymore.
Yeah, I told you don't transform anymore. It's your fault.
Oh, you did this. It's like he said they needed to rely on public safety, leave everything to them. That's like a Yapja saying, and leave everything to me before he goes off to fight a fucking Frieza.
He comes back. Don't worry, guys. I got this. Got fucked up, bro.
Big Earth is on the case.
Yeah, don't worry, guy. Don't worry. We'll send Fumiko to look after you. All right, nigga. It's the One Piece thing where it's like, oh, thank God it's Zoro. It's me, Killer. Wallahi, bro. Fuck.
Yoshida genuinely annoys me as a character because he spends the whole series just lying to Denji, then has like one kind of nice moment. He has a couple nice moments with Denji actually where he seems like he's being genuinely honest, and then he has an off-screen team up with Barum and fucking dies. Like, that's his whole character.
And then he also mentions that, like, hey Denji, remember when this interesting plot point happened that nobody saw? Remember that? That was cool. You guys, I wish you could see it.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That was really cool, man. Damn, you guys really should have been there.
Fujimoto told me to.
Yeah, man, you guys really should have seen
I genuinely have to wonder if, like, Fujimoto was referencing a scene he thought he wrote. Like,
oh my god, that's so fucking funny if that is true.
Like, did he just remember? Like, did he hallucinate something he thought he put into the manga?
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was not thinking.
Everyone commenting how he forgot all these points.
That shit is genuinely hilarious. Because I remember the common sentiment was just like, no, this is like some sort of amnesia or like fucking mind
This'll matter.
Weird shit. Yeah. And then it's like, no, he just forgot. I just forgot. That shit is so funny, man.
The second coming of Toriyama.
I actually do want to give some credit to this this chapter. A bit of kindness. In retrospect, I actually do like the previous chapter a bit more.
Oh my god, we are in hell, bro.
Hold on. Hear me out. Hear me the fuck out, all right?
Go ahead.
I still don't think, like, in terms of, like, plot, it's a very good chapter. Very rushed, not a great ending. I do think that it is a good chapter if you view it from Pochita's perspective. Like Pochita is just a good character at the end of the day. Like, everything makes sense from his perspective, not from any other perspective. I'm just putting it out there that I like Pochita a lot more. I think it's the one thing this ending improves, where it's like, yeah, I like Pochita quite a bit. That's it.
Fairs. Shout out to Chainsaw Man.
Shout out to the actual title character, by the way.
Yeah, all right. Shout out to Horror Master saying, what was worse, Stranger Things Season 5 or Chainsaw Man Part 2? I have not watched Stranger Things beyond Season 1, so I'm just going to say Part 2.
I also watched the first 2 seasons, and then I really didn't like halfway through Season 3, and I got bored. Thought it was kind of lame.
Yeah, Zenith could read the writing on the wall.
No, straight up. Like, I just saw, like, this is getting worse. And next season's probably going to be worse than this. I think
Get this shit out of here, yeah.
We were talking about the part one's one of the greatest things ever made. I think in contention is the behind-the-scenes documentary on Stranger Things Season 5. Because it's the most tone-deaf. Like, they're talking to the actors, and they're like, yeah, no, it's exciting, because, like, we have no idea what, like, direction the characters are going to go. And then it cuts to the writer's room, and they're like, well, it doesn't make much sense if that happens now, does it?
Oh no. Yeah.
It's the most, like, they're on set filming, and they're like, kind of feels like somebody else should be here, yeah?
Are we sure they'd react this way? Oh, no. Nah, my only interactions with Stranger Things was, obviously Season 1. And then I didn't interact with it at all. And then randomly, when Season 5 was, like, coming out, this was when I still, like, had Snapchat before I deleted it. Snapchat will just send me random notifications. I haven't used the app in, like, months, but they'll still be like, hey, did you know this person posted a story? And blah, blah, blah. I don't watch them. I don't know why. But anyway, right. They send me a notification, and they're just like, did you know Millie Bobby Brown's a mom now? And I fucking mental flashbang, like, whoa, like, that was, I was like, where did the time go? What the fuck do you mean she's a mom? And that's it.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, shouts out to Kaneki for the 10, saying, not the ending I expected. But I will say that it's good to see Denji have people to connect with and stave off loneliness and hunger of both his stomach and his heart. Wholesome super chat there. Shouts out. Shouts out to Gigi with the 5 saying the 1-2-3 punch of Tekken 8 fumbling. Oh my god. You started off with the Tekken 8 back to basics patch notes. Oh my god. Street Fighter 6 doing the Alex thing. Oh my god. And Chainsaw Man. Oh my god. No, Gigi. No.
This is truly, first of all, I just want to say,
Gigi's cool.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I hope, here's the thing, I understand where you're coming from, I feel the same way, but also that last sentence, if nobody got me, Zenless Zone Zero got me, you need a better support system, bud.
No!
Here's the thing, you're right, it's good, but also could be better. If you're relying on, if it's like, oh man, at least I have my gacha games, we need to work on that. Okay?
We gotta work on it.
And shout out to that as somebody who is fucking Kaku four sword wielding that shit.
Shouts out to Enclave Spectre again. Oh my gosh. Saying awesome Itaka found vaporized by a truth nuke in an alleyway. I cannot believe I possessed this bum's body. Quote from Yoru. I didn't get to tap that. Quote from Dennis. And then shout out to Kaneki for the 5 again. Say, oh my god, I just lost it. I was like, oh thank god, it's Zenith. Sailor appears. Oh no, it's Sailor. The collateral damage is gonna be expensive. Taishi. But yeah, man. Okay. With that all being said, this chapter.
Wait,
what?
I'm sorry. Hardy Hologram.
I was just reading that.
Truly one of the few YouTube venues where you could have 7+ people on and their combined IQs would still not reach the triple digits. What the
fuck? Bro, you know, I feel like all of our IQ will coalesce into a single IQ point. You know, that'll work.
That's not. I don't want that.
Oh, sorry about that. Said just passion sky, leave me alone. He's just expressing his fever on his Akari shit.
You're right. I had no idea you were a gambler. Never mind.
Yeah. How do you feel about CSM as a whole now that part 2 is over? Let me tell you something. Okay, and this kind of transitions into my whole thing. Because listen, we got to hear from Zenith. Zenith was far more attached to the story than I was. Now we hear from me. This shit's fucking hilarious, dog. I'm not gonna lie. This shit was very funny. When I was at work and I didn't get the chance to read it. So I was looking forward to it. I get to my car, I read the chapter, and I was just fucking cracking up the whole time. Because truly, always bet on nothing. Like, what the fuck was the point of this entire final chapter? I mean, not even just the final chapter, but of Chainsaw Man Part 2 as a whole. I kind of touched on it earlier, where it's like you look back on these moments and it's like, oh, this is going to lead to this big development. This is going to lead to this big thing. Oh my gosh. And then it kind of goes nowhere. Now it makes so much sense because the point was to just not have anything mean anything. That's it. It's crazy. Like, this ending for Denji, this ending for every character is like, all right, there was really no point. For Denji, again, we emphasize so many times that we're just like, okay, Denji is gonna get to a point where he's gonna be able to make his own decisions and he's gonna be able to choose his own thing, because again, like we've talked about on the podcast, for so long Denji has been forced into a box by other people and has been forced into situations that he didn't want to do. So okay, right? Okay, we're going to have a moment where Denji makes a choice that he can stand by, and we go from there. Fire Devil's last words to Denji was just like, hey man, I hope you make a decision that you can stand by. It's like, all right, cool. Here we go. Denji becomes Denji Man. All right, cool. Here we go. You know, we get to that point by Pochta making a decision for Denji, and it's like, well, this kind of sucks, but like, all right, whatever. We're here. Okay. Here we go. And this entire thing, Denji's whole character just reads like one big humiliation ritual. Again, like I said in my last Chainsaw Man video, because you have this entire thing where Denji is not allowed to make a choice for himself, and people, for some reason, blame it all on him anyway, like it's his fault, which I feel like is not a great sort of thing to do, especially for this manga, but who cares about victims? They should just never have trauma in the first place. But when you have the moment where Denji becomes Denji Man, it's like, all right, cool. Denji's going to make his own world. Asa is, going to come along for the ride. All right, whatever. And then Fujimoto goes, hey, man, fuck you. And most of Denji Man is him just getting his back blown out and getting beat the fuck up. And then he gets off-screened. And it's like, oh, all right. Like, I guess we just lose. And then the chapter before, chapter 231, is like, hey, Denji, you're a bitch, bro. You would be way better off if you had nothing. If you were homeless and you had one eye again and you were fighting for your life every day and you were eating toilet paper to survive. Yeah, you would just be way better off when you have that. And it's like, wow, that's a really bad message to send. Like, what the fuck is your problem, Pochita? But that happens. And then you get to this chapter and Denji essentially has everything he wanted. Denji gets to have his dream job that he likes so much. He gets to kill all these chainsaws or whatever. Power is back, despite the fact that this nigga did nothing to look for her the entire time. Nothing at all to look for Power this entire time. He's just rewarded with her coming back. And it's not even like, remember in part 1 where it's like, oh yeah, Denji, come and find the blood devil, somehow turn her back into Power and then befriend me, because at that point the blood devil would be someone else. Denji, I mean, Zenith sent a meme to chat, fucking encapsulates it perfectly. I'm not doing all that shit, bro, but don't worry, Pochita will come in clutch. Don't worry, we got it. We just
got this.
Yeah. Power just comes back as herself. Okay, cool, I guess. Nayuta is there now too, so now Denji has a girl that he can eat food with and a girl he can play video games with. He has like his little sister back now. Let's ignore the fact that a child is being used by the evil shadow government, but whatever.
So real quick.
Okay.
It is a massive assumption to say because you said earlier she's like 6. She's probably younger. Like the control devil ages fast. Like that's probably a 1-year-old right there.
Yeah. So he gets his dream job. He gets his best friend. Nigga, fuck you, Aki. We weren't talking to you, bitch. All right. He gets his best friend back. He gets. Oh, go ahead. You want to say something?
Well, no, I was going to pop off on Aki, but you finish your thing first.
Oh, no, I'm about to segue into some more bullshit. Go ahead. You can get your shit off on Aki. We're getting everything off today.
All right. So, again, I wanted to bring up this bullshit because I brought it up before. How the fuck are you going to bring back Bucky the Chicken Devil and not Aki? And I've actually seen some explanation for this online already. It's like they're saying, like, oh, no, he's living with his family because the Gun Devil didn't kill them. Okay, what the fuck happened to the Gun Devil? Oh, which segues back into the bullshit and of how this whole friggin' time loop is supposed to work.
I've seen so many like different explanations, which I don't agree with all of them. I saw one explanation that, oh, well, the Gun Devil did all that because that was a part of the fight that Makima had with Pochita originally, and it's like,
what?
Never said the Gun Devil was there. She said the Weapon Devils, but she also said the Weapon Devils who are now here, implying like the Weapon Devils that were there, that the hybrids were there for. Like, people just making shit up. Like,
you have to.
Yeah,
you have to with this fuck ass.
Well, here's the real answer. Here's the real answer on where Aki is probably. Like, this is the most likely explanation. The best one that I've seen, actually. And that is on page, let me bring it up. Literally the last page where Denji's like, I'm broke, let's go shake down our seniors. That's probably like Aki and Himeno. Like that's...
It better be.
Like, that's...
But then again, why are they not in this manga chapter?
No, that's so weird. Why not show Aki? Like, that is a beloved character.
Unfortunately, he has a cock and balls, so he can't be in here.
Yeah, it's like, you give him a line. At least let us see him like from the back, because at least we'll be able to recognize him from that stupid little tuft of hair. Or at least give us that much.
No.
But no, we don't get that much.
No,
we don't even get his top knot. No,
nope. You get nothing. This whole chapter was full of fan service, and yet I'm the crazy one for asking for more fan service. This whole chapter was one big fucking Family Guy member berry, and I'm the one who's evil for asking for another one, man. What the helly? Shouts out to Joseph Johnson for the 10, saying gotta take off.
Power.
Yeah, right. Remember part 1. Remember chapter 1. It's so good. Saying gotta take off. So I'll just say I'm really impressed that Hokuzono managed to make Chihiro look like Kunishige and Chiaki's child without being just a redraw of either of them. Also, Chiaki, cute. Shouts out. Yeah, true. Very true.
Very impressive.
Very nice. Words. Take care, buddy. Take care. But yeah, Denji, after an entire chapter of saying you're a bitch and you'd be better off with nothing, he just gets everything. Why? Like, especially because Denji learned nothing, which goes back into what I was saying earlier, where apparently now he is not a big sex pest anymore. Which would,
like, yeah, I mean, no Makima, so fair enough. That was
no trauma anymore. All of my trauma is gone. The only way that I could ever grow is if said trauma never existed. Very cool, like, Fujimoto.
The really weird part is it tries to be this happy ending where all the trauma's gone, but also the trauma's still there. Like, both Asa and Denji have other issues. Like,
they both still
no, it's fine. Right? It's fine. What?
They both still killed their dads, right?
Yeah, like, I feel like I'm just not satisfied unless they, like, you know,
that was
figure that shit out. Yeah. That was huge.
I don't know. Did they? Like, I mean, yeah, with everything else, that's kind of just like
maybe Pochita
in
caused
this
that
chapter.
Too.
Yeah.
You know that he ate the Denji's dad devil too.
Yeah.
Maybe that's also Pochita's fault.
Yeah. It's genuinely like it's crazy because like I want to just believe you and be like, yeah, no, like obviously that trauma is still there because logically that would make sense. But also it makes sense to just be like, yeah, but like what if it's not there though? Because of how this nut ass situation ended up playing out. It's like, I guess. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I like, listen, I would also like to believe it because, like, again, it would make sense. But now you have it in this chapter where Asa is about to fall and squish Bucky and Denji saves her and he puts the chainsaw down and I'm supposed to be like, wow, this is so cool. He's giving up his power to help somebody, as if that isn't like Asa's character arc just being painted onto Denji at the end. Very cool, Fujimoto. Very cool. Denji also didn't give up his power to get to this point. Pochita just said, I'm leaving now, and threw up the peace sign and dipped. He didn't willingly do this. Very cool, Fujimoto. Yeah. Very cool. Also, why is Asa still tripping with Bucky? The whole point was that Asa was tripped and she was made to fall by somebody else, by the class president. And this speaks to how Asa internalizes a lot of shit as her fault, despite it being other people's fault. Like what she did with the president, what she did with Yuko. Yeah, what she did with Crambone, like so many other situations. Now it's just like, no, Asa was just gonna fall anyway. What the fuck does that mean? Like,
well, okay.
Come on, man.
We already knew she was a girl fail, so I can get by on that.
She was made to fail.
She was made to fail, though. Like that, like while I do agree, like Asa is a girl fail, part of it was just her internalizing a lot of things as her own issue. Like, even if you want to look at it from the perspective of her, like not taking as long, or not being as fast as she could to save her dad because, oh, I just wanted my dad to die. And Asa looking at that as being like, oh, I'm a bad person, aren't I? No. A child not wanting to be beaten and abused anymore, that doesn't make you bad. That's your dad's fault for being a piece of shit. But she internalizes that. Like, it's so much shit happens to Asa, and she's like, well, this is a problem with me. This is my fault. I did this. And while Asa has a lot of issues, Stuff like this is not her fault. And now you just have it to where she was like, yeah, well, I was just going to fall anyway. And like, if the takeaway is just, well, I mean, Asa was just naturally clumsy. So it's like, okay, but that's so much more boring. Like that's so much more boring than everything else that was like being hinted at. If it's just Asa's clumsy and that's all it is, then it's like, all right, I mean, it makes sense, but cool, I guess.
Because my issue with this ending as an idea, because the interpretation I've seen of it that I like the most is, or not that I like the most, but one that like makes a lot of sense to me is that it's that idea that essentially in the first chapter of part 2, Asa, is her angsty self, and finally, like, at towards the middle, really, she's finally ready to like kind of let that go and join in with everybody else, and then she trips and kills the chicken. And the idea is that like if that just hadn't happened, if that like one unfortunate thing didn't happen, then she would have been able to join in with everybody else like she does in this chapter, and things would have been better. And to me, I hate that, because it's not... I apologize. I was sitting back in contemplation, ironically. I was just like, fucking blowing my pipe. The idea that it's like, since Denji was here to prevent her from falling and killing Clucky, I think she's going to be okay. That sucks, because that is an unfortunate accident, for sure. It's not any particular... Yeah, okay, like, Asa is clumsy. There's stuff related to that, but also she's physically clumsy. That means that, like, by saving her, it doesn't really solve a problem, because bad things can still happen.
It doesn't address it at all.
Yeah, the point of reaching, like, a culmination for a character like Asa should not be... The conclusion shouldn't be, oh, well, as long as the bad thing doesn't happen, she'll be okay. The point should be that she reaches a point where, even if bad stuff happens, she will be able to endure it and be fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, the idea that even if she killed Clucky in that moment, she would be able to, like, sincerely apologize, or, like, look for other people to connect with, or something like that. Not that, like, as long as Denji's always there to grab her, which isn't gonna happen. Like, that... It's the worst thing about the ending, is the idea that, like, it takes away kind of the inciting... It removes agency. It takes away the inciting incidents of the story in a way that I think relates to what I actually think is the best interpretation I've seen, which is that fundamentally the point of Chainsaw Man is that being the main character sucks.
Yeah.
And that living a normal... Because Denji's life sucked. And then he had Pochita. Pochita made him Chainsaw Man in lowercase. Because it's not uppercase Chainsaw Man. And that led to, like, all these things. And there was a lot of good and bad. But the conclusion of the series is ultimately that there was more bad. And that it wasn't worth it. And what we see in this ending is the idea that essentially, if Denji had not met Pochita, if he did not become the main character, he would have been fine. Things would have worked out. And it's like, one, not true. He would have died.
Yeah.
You've rewritten the ending, or you've rewritten the, like, impetus of the story.
Yeah.
To fit that narrative. But then also, it's just like, that is what a meaningless thing to say about a story you've written. Wouldn't it be better if that didn't happen?
I was about to say, wouldn't it be better if none of that happened? It would be way better if you didn't waste your time on that.
Yeah.
Yes, which is actually why you can actually say this is a good ending into Chainsaw Man Part 2. because now it means we can completely ignore Chainsaw Man Part 2.
Yeah, it never happened.
Well, it's my
never happened.
personal opinion. My personal opinion is that 100% Fujimoto has changed a lot over the serialization of Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah.
I think that you can cleanly divide part 1 and part 2 just because Fujimoto's a different person.
Yeah.
And also, I'll say this as well, because I believe this sincerely. Fujimoto wrote the one shot, just listen to the song. I don't think he believes that.
Really?
I don't think he believes that at all. I can't. I literally can't. With just the way that the ending, with the way that part 2 is written, I cannot believe that he's like, guys, you shouldn't read too deep into it. And it's like, well then damn motherfucker, stop digging the hole so deep.
Well, the ending of the one shot was that oh, I wanted to make this story, or I wanted to make this second part, and it ended up being bad and people not liking it, but it reached the one person who I wanted it to reach, and that meant a lot to me. And even though that is the message, and the whole point is it is in a way looking deeper into it, because there was the manga does confirm there was a deeper interpretation to it. I think that still doesn't work like you were saying, because when I look deeper into it, it's a giant fuck you. It's a giant middle finger from Fujimoto.
I like the idea that Fujimoto wrote part 2 specifically the way it is to fulfill the prophecy he set in just listen to the song of part 2 being poorly received.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of that bullshit, bro. Because I'll see that and people will be like, yo, dog, Fujimoto is a genius. He called this shit happening. He knew people weren't gonna like part 2. He knew the reception was gonna be bad. And it's like, if I tell you I'm gonna shit on your desk and then I do it, I don't think
foreshadowing.
Yeah, right? I don't think I should be applauded for that. You mean to tell me the nigga who was driving the car looked at us and said, I'm gonna swerve out off the road real hard. We're finna die. And then he swerves off the road and we die. As we're all running snake away, I'm supposed to go, oh my god, Fujimoto-sama. No, nigga, no. Come on, bro.
The literary equivalent of gambling against playing football, putting $1 million on the other team and then tearing your ACL on purpose.
Yeah. God damn. Fuck. That is such a bad thing, man. Oh my gosh. That is not worth it at all, bro. I hate that it's being looked at it like that. So yeah,
I just find it fucking hilarious.
It is hilarious. It is very funny.
I mean, I don't know if I could say it's hilarious, but it's realistically, what else can we do at this point but laugh?
No, to be fair, that's because you're not on Twitter enough, Silver.
This is fucking hysterical, man. This is fucking hysterical to me. Again, characters not being anything. Asa as a character, at the end, just like she was towards the end of this manga anyway, it just ends up she's just fodder for Denji's developments, in quotations, developments. And I just got done talking to you all about how those didn't mean anything, so hand on shoulder, Asa, I'm sorry. But that also doesn't mean anything for you as well. I agree, Sky, just having the message be see, it's good now because Asa, she got caught this time and, it's the trauma didn't happen, so it's okay, instead of facing your trauma head on. It's crazy because this manga essentially okay, I just got done talking to you about how Denji's arc didn't matter, but it's crazy what this manga does to invalidate Asa's entire fucking existence in this manga, because so much of the story, like I mentioned in 231's review on the pod, so much of the story was about how Asa is like, she puts up this wall where she like, hey, my heart is in the right place, so I'm doing the right thing and you're wrong, right? This happened after the whole thing with Yuko, because at first she wasn't really all that great of a person. And then she was like, well, I want to be a good person. And so if my heart's in the right place, then I'm doing the right thing. And it was this like assumption that she had, and that led her to joining the cult, and that led her to like trying to help Denji, but not really listening to him and not giving him the help that he needed and stuff like that. And Asa, in the final chapters, she realizes this, and she realizes that this is kind of like an issue. And so she faces this this trauma that's laid dormant in her brain for so long. And like I said, she thinks she's a bad person, but she's like, you know what? At the end of the day, that doesn't matter. I am going to save you, Denji. I am going to do what I think it's best to help you and give you the best situation to survive. Even if it's not the situation that Denji wanted, which, you know, he proves, or rather, sorry, Pochita proves, because he's the real main character, that he didn't end up wanting. Asa is still like, okay, I'm scared. I don't want to die, but at the same time, I think this is what's right for you. I think this is what's truly going to help you, so I'm going to do it. It's not Asa doing something that makes her feel self-satisfaction. It's not her being like, yeah, well, I'm right, so you should just listen to me, like she did back at their date in the aquarium, or any of the other times where she was talking to Denji about this sort of stuff. Instead, she's like, I'm scared, I'm terrified, I don't want to die, but I will willingly give myself over if that means that this can create something better for you and this can get you the help that you desire. And then in the final chapters, Yoru just invalidates that whole shit by being like, no, girly pop, you were okay the entire time. And now this wall that Asa has put up to shield herself from other people, and the people, specifically the people who she's claiming to help, and any criticism that she may face for it, this wall that she has put up where she can ignore all of the issues or problems and shit like that. Like, one of my favorite moments of this is when Denji, of all people, his dumbass is like, hey, this, at the time, Famine Devil girl is really shady. Do you trust her? And Asa's like, yeah, we're doing the right thing, right, Fammy? And she looks at her, and Fammy's just like, I'm about to backdoor the fuck out of these niggas, bro. It's over. Like that to me. And Asa goes, right. Yeah, see, we're doing the right thing. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. So now you have that same wall being justified by Yoru and being like, it's okay, girly pop. You were just trying your hardest to survive. It's fine. And then her character is promptly erased and then reset back. And now we have it to just be like, oh, well, the trauma never existed, so it's fine. So it's like, oh, so like double your character didn't fucking matter. That's crazy. Like this major arc that she went through, that didn't matter. And then everything else, we just sweep all that together and hey, turn around, step back, Kobe, shoot that bitch into the trash can. It doesn't matter no more. It's over. Like that shit's cooked. That's wild. Again, Nayata's whole character arc of us saving her, beating Makima, all that doesn't matter. It's cool. Child soldiers, baby. Let's go. That's that peak shit. We have, what is it? Power. Doesn't matter. She's just back now. It's okay. We have the Death Devil and the Fire Devil twins. These big deal characters reduced to faceless nobodies in the end, because what do they even do? And you can sum that up to like every other character in this fucking manga. Reze, hey, I'm happy you stayed out of this fuck shit, but you're probably still a child soldier too, so I guess die. Aki, sorry, bro. Hope you're alive, I guess. I mean, maybe you are. Hopefully. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like, bro, what are we doing? Again, there's that and like the weird tonal shift of like, sorry, Denji, you were better off with nothing, but I'm gonna give you everything. why? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what am I supposed to take from this whole thing? And again, the terrible message, the god-awful message that Fujimoto left, which is, hey, man, if you've suffered from trauma in any way, the only way you could ever get better is if said trauma never happened. If it did, sorry. You're just fucked. Your trauma is all you ever will be. It's crazy. Like, that's... Jesus Christ. That is such a terrible message. I am blown away. Like, everything else in this manga, everything else in this ending, I think is fucking hysterical. Because, again, it's everything that I've said is wrong with this manga in a chapter. Like, God, did I feel vindication reading this whole thing. But that last end, like, that ending message that Fuji leaves us with, and again, I mentioned it earlier, looking back at other points in the manga where, oh, Denji is made to be the butt of a joke, and then this is the end of your manga, this is the final message you leave people with. It's so fucking cruel and mean, and I think it's really shitty. That's why, I'm like, listen, I was like, yeah, I think if Fujimoto makes part 3, I'm not going to read that, but anything else I will. I don't even know if that's going to be the case anymore, man, because that shit's crazy to me. Yeah.
You know, a thought just suddenly occurred to me.
What's
if Fujimoto came out with this sort of ending way earlier, like during like the 90s or something, I feel like we'd be having a very different conversation in that case. Because it's like, I feel like during that time, that was like the height of the popularity of the whole cynicism thing, right? It's like where people will have like all these darker anti-heroes and this more hopeless outlook on things. And so I feel like if he came out with this then, that would be way more popular. Or we'd be having a very different conversation. Like, I feel like we're having such a negative reaction to this now because it's like we're seeing a sort of a version away from that sort of view on things. It's like when Superman came out being Superman coming out is a perfect example of this.
I think Silver has a point. I do think this ending would be a lot more popular back before good writing was invented.
True.
Yeah,
I
get
it. Back in the 90s when everything sucked, I think that this would have been a lot better received.
But even then, was the 90s
like,
did the 90s have fucking depressing ass anime endings?
Well, I'm not talking like anime in general. I think mainly in this case, I'm referring more to like our side of things here. Or it's like where you had shit like the Punisher coming out. Like Watchmen, shit like that.
I
don't know what I don't know what the fuck was going on in Japan during the 90s. I can only refer to like what was happening here in the 90s.
Well, the thing is, this was poorly received in Japan too. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, see, there you go.
There's also no such thing as like a single time period where like there was a dominant outlook like that. Like cynicism was the thing in the 90s, and it's like there are things where like anti-authoritarian, anti-establishment like messages and whatnot, but it's not like, well, everybody in the 90s was like really into that stuff. Watchmen is a very popular comic. It's not as though everybody loved Watchmen.
True.
I don't think you can paint it with it. There are people, well, even then, I don't even think that like the issue with this ending is not the message, because
whoa, I think it is.
sorry. My bad. I'll come back to that. Think about something like Platinum End, where
that ending fucking
the ending
sucks.
of Platinum End is a
isn't it pro-suicide?
It's literally it's pro-nihilism.
Kinda. It's weird.
It's overall just like of the opinion that like humanity isn't going to get better, the world isn't going to get better, whatevs.
Fun.
And the thing about that is that is the message, and like you can compare that to the message that Chainsaw Man is currently giving. The thing about it is that the discourse around Platinum End is about whether or not like that's a good message to give. I don't think it's ever really been about whether or not Platinum End delivered that message well. Because it was consistent all the way through. The thing with Chainsaw Man is that we keep fucking bouncing back and forth. That's like
this is also true.
Yeah, like this message is not just a poor message, it's poorly conveyed as well, to the point where it's difficult to tell if that is the message, if that's what Fujimoto is trying to say, or if he's trying to make some other point and he accidentally set things up in a way that can be interpreted like this. Because that is a fact. Sometimes authors just don't realize that they've written something like that. Like, it's entirely possible. I'm not saying that that's what happened. I'm just saying that this is not a clear-cut case where, because a lot of people are arguing that, like, this is a really happy ending. They aren't reading that, like, the point is that trauma is unbeatable at all. That's what I think this is why it's a shit ending, in my opinion, is that we're all left here fucking holding the bag in the middle of a trashed hotel room, being like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's such a, like, nothing. It's funny to say, like, nothing matters, but, like, it truly is, like, the switch around from last chapter's tone to this chapter's tone is, like, weird. It's like, what the fuck? Like, all right, I guess. That's strange.
Yeah. I woke up, like, after 2 hours of sleep, rolled over in bed, read the chapter through fucking bleary eyes, and I thought, like, what the fuck? And then went back to sleep. Later that day, I reread it, and I'm like, huh, my emotions are exactly the same.
It's the exact same.
I thought you were about to. I thought you were about to say, it's like, wait, I didn't dream that?
Yeah. That was real?
Sorry, I want to point out White Despair, Black Hope, which, dude, you're so cool. You're the coolest guy ever.
Whoa.
Succinctly to
Fire Force?
what I was saying, which is that I think there's a difference between a series that has a bad ending in a depressing sense, and a series that has a bad ending, story just wasn't written very well.
True.
Like, yeah.
True. I also want to address a comment that was just like, wait, Sailor, you would read Gege's next work, but not Fujimoto's? Gege, who's never written one good series over Fujimoto's multiple ones? You're crazy. Gege hasn't also ended a series by saying, "You're all your trauma, fuck you, die," if you've ever experienced trauma before. So that's the reason why. I agree. I agree. Fujimoto has written better stories than Gege, but also that ending message is really bad.
I do kind of believe, though, I don't think he meant to write that ending. Like, I don't think that's what he was going for, to be honest, because, like, that's just weird.
It's a really fucking mean ending.
Well, just, like, compare that to Fire Punch. It's hard to believe that the person who wrote Fire Punch, a series that, if for all of the wretched shit that happens in that series, is ultimately quite optimistic. That, like, he could write that, and then, like, with Chainsaw Man come away and being like, I was wrong, guys, it's way better to just die.
Yeah.
Like,
die, bro.
Feel like that's the kind of thing where, and again, maybe this is too much faith in Fujimoto, which, granted, I'm still not, like, super there. I know this is a bad ending. I'm not like, I must not be getting it. No, it's bad. But, like, I have to feel like there's just something that, like, he didn't properly convey. There's something he got too fucking distracted watching Pixar's Hoppers.
It was too good.
And he was just like, as he's writing the chapter, he's like, the gopher dances.
Yeah.
and he forgot something. I don't know. But, like, it's hard.
Yeah. It's bad.
But it's also, like,
I do reasonably believe that's the message, Sage. Even if it's not intentional. I don't even care if it's intentional or not. Something like that is fucking cruel, and I hate that shit.
I also do think that, like, it's, like I said, though, you can't like brush stuff under the rug because, like, he did it on accident, even if it is on accident. It's like, yeah, that is narratively, he just didn't, at best, he did not consider the ramifications of what he put his characters through. Like, he just didn't put as much thought into the ending he was writing in regards to these ideas that he should have, given the ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, these are some very heavy topics he covered. Like,
I was about to say, yeah.
That require a lot. I mean, just being you got to be delicate about it.
You have to be extremely delicate with this sort of stuff. And like
his handling of sexual assault in part 2 is just genuinely bad. Like, I don't think it's even defensible.
Exactly.
Like, it's just bad.
Yeah. Like, even if you want to look at it, because I see what you're saying, Lord Vans, like, the message matters more than the overall story. You're projecting too much of your personal feelings to critique the author. Even if you want to say that, which, like, if you feel that way, that's fine. I think I'm also justified in not liking this message and hating the ending because of that. You know? Like, if you want to read Fujimoto's next work, that's fine. I don't care. I hope you enjoy it. But me not liking the ending of the story of Chainsaw Man that originally started out as very hopeful, like Chainsaw Man gets back up no matter what. You should keep fighting for your dreams no matter how much bad stuff is happening to you. You can learn to live and forgive yourself and all these other messages. For it to end like this with such an absurdly cruel message to people, especially because it's depicting topics as sensitive and as serious as abuse and trauma, and the end is just fuck you. If you've ever experienced it, that's all you'll ever be. I think that's terrible. I think I'm well within my right to be like, yeah, no, I don't want to read any more of this stuff, dude. Because sure, it's one fumble, but if one fumble is it ends with this god awful message that you send to people. It doesn't matter the quantity of fumbles. We're talking about the quality of it. And this is an all-timer fumble. This is the guy who we propped up for almost a decade, saying that this is the guy who he's handling these topics extremely well. Even at times when I didn't agree with it, like in part 2. The grand sentiment was people saying that, yes, this is being talked about in an extremely good way. This is good representation for this sort of stuff. This is nice to see Fujimoto address these sort of things in a shonen battle manga, because this speaks to younger boys and like this shows them that this stuff is real, and hopefully can show them that they can grow past this and get help and stuff like that. And now this is the ending we get, where it completely betrays all of our expectations. I think it's fine to be like, nah, man, this shit is whack. Like, I don't want to read any more of this stuff, especially in the way it completely betrays everything it wrote, even just last chapter.
I think it would have been really cool if he subverted my expectations and wrote a good ending. I think that would have been pretty dope.
True, man. True.
That would have really, like, threw me for a fucking loop if he did that. Holy shit.
True, man. True.
That would be really subverting shonen expectations.
Yeah, man. That shit would be crazy.
Man, I can't believe Modulo ended like that.
Even Modulo, as rushed as it was, it had a way better ending.
Yeah, it was better.
I think
sure.
Modulo is like one of those things where it actually does have some of the issues that Chainsaw Man's ending have, where it's like it's some major magical bullshit happens and it's really poorly paced, but like it's forgivable because it's all rooted in good character work. Mm-hmm. Like it works on that level, so it's very easy to forgive. Where it's like here, it's just not that. So you know, fuck.
Yeah, good character work and a good ending message at the end.
Yeah, compare everything we've said about this final chapter of Chainsaw Man to like the ending of Modulo, where I'm like, man, my biggest complaint is like, man, I wanted to see Dauber's domain.
Yeah, right. It's like,
yeah, right.
Man, I wanted to see what that shit would do.
Yeah, like here in Chainsaw Man, we're like, why are we viewing child soldiers as the happy ending? And Modulo, it's like, damn, what if Yuji went all out once? Like, come on, man. Like, it's not the same.
Superman.
Yeah, right. Like, it's just really not good. Taco saying, I think the chapter is good. Y'all are haters. True, Taco, true.
Get in here and say that to my face.
True, Taco, true. Yeah. It sucks always liking these endings. I'm sorry, Sage. I'm sorry.
Okay, hold on. Wary Exile going, really? Naruto's and Bleach's flawed endings, AOT garbage ending, MHA entire Act 3 plus ending, listing a bunch of endings. And here's the thing, man.
There are
crazy fucking genuinely crazy to group all those together. Bro, we are not putting
I'm not letting you put AOT next to Naruto and Bleach.
Right? I'm not having Naruto next to Tokyo Revengers. Let's be fucking serious now. I'm sorry.
Oh shit, Taco is coming in. Hold on, wait with the steel chair.
Oh shit.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey man.
Hey.
What's up?
So it's Taco.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. I get what you're saying, where it's there's always, endings are never perfect.
I think you should let it
Ow.
go.
Okay, well,
no, to quickly end off on this whole thing. One, don't fucking put bad juju on Kagurabachi, dude. What the hell? But two, also, while things can end bad, I also hope things end good. I hope we get a good manga.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I did not fight my ass off on that last podcast for MHA's ending just to have it in the same sentence as Oshinoko's ending. Don't do that to me.
I think we can have those two in the same conversation personally. I think that's fine. I think that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
there wasn't even any incest in MHA. Come on.
I mean, yeah. That's fine,
I do just.
They can be two.
I just wanted to get out the thought real quick, because Wary, I do see that you did make a distinction. Fair enough. My point is there is it's important to make a distinction that some are better than others, because at the end of the day, the reason so many long-running series have flawed endings is because these are really long stories. They have so many plot points, so many characters, and they happen over such a long period of time with the person writing it changing as a person, that it is downright almost impossible for a series to end in a way that satisfies everything it's set up. There's just so much
so good.
Against it.
Damn right.
That's why Haikyuu's so good,
That's
baby.
why Haikyuu's fucking goated. Also, Lord Vance, if that's what you take away after everything I tried to explain to you, whatever, man. Have a good one. If that's everything, if it's just oh, you guys don't care about it as long as we have themes when we've literally made fun of themes and such for years, hey, man, take care. GG's ball up top. But anyway, Taco, go ahead. How do you feel about
I have
this
nothing
chapter?
to say about the Chainsaw Man chapter.
Bro, I thought you liked
just here
it.
to listen in.
Bro, I thought this
No,
was your chapter.
who gives a fuck, dude? I read it, but, genuinely, because here's the thing, I dropped Chainsaw Man months ago. I dropped it because I stopped caring, and this ending solidified that, good job on me. Pat myself on the fucking back. You should have stopped caring, I guess. But fuck it, man.
You should have stopped caring about it. Don't have faith in authors anymore. Don't have faith in authors that you like.
I mean, genuinely though, what reason is there to read 100 chapters of something you don't enjoy?
A wonderful hate watch.
Fair enough. I just don't. It's not for me.
Nah, I think it is. At least for me, anyway. If I could be serious, is that there were moments in part 2 where it's I can see what's happening here, and I hope it does lead to something good. Despite all of my issues that are happening with it, I hope it does lead to something that I enjoy. And eventually, I did get detached from it, and it's well. By that point, it was the Yoru and Denji fight, and I was well, the fight's cool, so at least I'll enjoy that. So that's my sort of thing. And also, I just kind of liked talking about it because I whenever I'm really invested in something, I like to kind of hyperfixate on it and yap about it.
I know.
And I feel really talking about it. Yeah, of course. And I like when Chainsaw Man Part 2's problems were so very much they were so very specific, and I feel being able to articulate myself and my issues with these points made me better at the thing that I like doing, which is making videos and talking about this sort of stuff, and better articulating my sort of issues, my likes or dislikes with something like that. So That's just how.
Don't you think if that's fair? But like, then if Fujimoto made another manga, I think you should read that one too.
Nah.
Well, now it's a moral.
Because at that point, I've gotten out. I've gotten everything out of part 2 that I really cared to. Like I'll make like next month. Spoiler alert! I'll make a video on this ending, and at that point, I'm like good.
I mean, but the next story he makes would just be a different story.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
What Sailor said was that he wouldn't read part 3.
No, I wouldn't read part 3, and I don't think I would read the next manga that Fujimoto put out because the ending message of this manga was so terrible. Like that personally, like that goes beyond any like, oh, I can learn from this to like, what the fuck are we even saying sort of bad. So that's why I was like, I'm not really that big of a fan of it.
Yeah, I agree. I just stop in the middle of shit. Because why get to the end if you don't like it? If you already don't like the message and don't like it, like you go like, that's just my whole thing. It's like, I just don't see the point.
Fair enough. I do want to put out there, sorry, Weary Exile, I did misunderstand you. Just want to put that out there real quick.
Fairs.
Shouts out to Weary Exile.
Shouts out.
Shout out to, what was it, Despair, Dark, Black, White Hole.
What the?
Whoa.
What are you saying?
Those casting spells on the fucking bottom.
White Despair, Black Hope.
That's using a Hado.
Yeah, it is. It's White Despair, Black Hope. That's his name.
The final thing I have to say about Chainsaw Man is this. I like part 1. I think I didn't like part 2 for a long time. Very consistently. It was kind of on and off. Like, there would be good moments. And then there would also be a bunch of chapters where I was like, I don't like this at all. But I kept sticking with it because, you know, it's Fujimoto. I wanted to see what was going to happen. I can tell you the exact moment I kind of gave up. It was when they were sitting in the sushi bar or whatever.
Oh.
And then, like, Aram comes in. He's like, oh, yeah, Naita's dead or whatever the fuck that scene was.
Yeah.
That was the moment when I was like, oh. Like, you can say you didn't know this for sure, but I was pretty sure it was going to be bad. Like, I knew the ending was going to be bad at that point.
I was about to say, I don't think that's an invalid emotion to feel, because, like, who can tell you what you feel?
No, but, like, it's one of those things where, like, I just felt like we were far enough in that, like...
Because that was
I was like, no, it's like, this is too late. It's too late to pull it out, man.
Because at that point, that was very much the, like, nothing happens sort of phase of part 2, at least reading weekly, where, like, things were happening, obviously. It's not like we're being literal with it, but it's like, you open up Shonen Jump, you read a chapter in, like, 2 seconds, and it's like, all right, cool. Then you just go about the rest of your day, and it's just kind of them just vibing. And then that happens. I will say I am surprised that you dropped it there, because I was like, oh, shit. I mean, maybe that's just...
Well, I dropped it after, but that was when I knew it was going to be bad. Like,
yeah.
That's when I knew the ending was going to be bad.
Because at that point, I was very much like, okay, yeah, nothing's really happening. And then we got the hand job chapter, and I was like, oh, surely that's going to mean something, like an idiot. And then Nayata died shortly afterwards. I was like, oh, surely that's going to mean something, like an idiot. You know, I was winning Fell Forward Again awards. Yeah, I was winning. I was the Fell Forward Award heavyweight champion, bro.
Let me see. I want to also say this one other thing on the whole now he's a bit and coming back. Like, I was probably the biggest coper here on this podcast. Asked about having her come back. Like, I didn't know how they were going to do it, but I wanted to believe that she was going to come back. I didn't want to win like this.
No, sorry, the monkey's paw curled.
You won at what cost?
Damn it.
Gotta be more specific. You're like, I won, now you're the back. I don't care how it happens.
Yeah. Slide it in, go.
I think it's really funny because, like, I mean, I don't know if y'all remember, I've been saying that this series would end with him not being Chainsaw Man for, like, ever.
You literally called it before, like, part 2 started.
Oh, yeah. The writing, I mean, I'd read, like, part 1, like, 3 times by then. I knew I was locked in on what he was thinking, I feel. The problem is, I wanted it to be that, like, and good. Like, it had to be 2 things.
The monkey's paw. This is why you're specific.
Wallahi, bro. Remember when we had this whole arc about like, oh, Asa, you can be forged into, you know, she can be made into someone strong, and Asa having immense guilt about different things. It's like, oh, I wonder what sort of trauma this is going to invoke. Psych, nah. Psych, nah. Remember when we thought Denji would eventually have to, you know, when he tried to have his cake and eat it too and be Chainsaw Man and famous, and that ended up being like a really bad thing for him, and he didn't like that? Psych, nah. Psych, nah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Remember when we thought Denji would have like any sort of agency? Psych, nah, man. Psych, nah.
That's what's so weird to me about so many moments in the series, because there's so many moments that portray his, like, obviously there's a bunch of moments that portray his relationship with Pochita as incredibly unhealthy, but there's just as many moments that show the good that he can do as Chainsaw Man, and like the genuine positive impact of like what he's done has had on people, and like the actual importance of just keep going, you know, like always getting back up. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like there was a balance to strike there, because this ending heavily takes one side. I feel like there was a really nice middle ground that could have been taken there, because it's weird. I was rereading the Aging Devil arc the other day, just because I actually kind of like that arc. I think it's cool. And I don't know, Pochita's so fucking cool in that arc. I love the part where Aging Devil is just so confused on why Pochita's not taking the deal, and Denji's just like, you really think you'd kill a bunch of kids? Chainsaw Man's a superhero, dude. Like, I love that. That's such a cool moment.
Yeah. There's the one moment in that fight too where like he rips his heart out and or it was even before
it. Oh my god.
Where Aging is like, he's on his way here, and then it cuts to Pochita ripping his heart out and he just throws it across the city.
Like, I could genuinely hear the anime OP that hadn't been written yet playing over that scene.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Damn.
Well,
you know,
I always found Denji an extremely relatable character. You know, he's just like me.
I'm so sorry.
I'm happy. No,
so you gotta happy ending,
dude. It's all gonna work out.
Oh my god! You know what? You're right.
We're so fucking back, dude. We're so up right now.
You're. Oh my gosh, man! It all just works out. Yeah. You're right. That's true.
I didn't have to change or anything. It just fucking.
It just fell into your lap.
It's just gonna be better now.
It just happened. Yeah, fuck it. That's good.
Me. One day we'll all be free.
Yeah, man. That's just
good.
good.
For me, one day we'll all be Denji.
No. No.
We're all Denji, you know?
Hell no, man. I can't do that shit.
What do you think the deeper meaning is, Zenith, of what I just said?
Don't engage with him.
I think ultimately the question of asking me to find a deeper meaning has the far larger meaning to it, because you're trying to bait me. You're trying to like fucking drag me into it.
I would fucking never do that.
Degree to use.
There was one guy. This was a couple nights ago in VC, and we were sitting there, and I forget what we were talking about. We were just doing like stupid shit.
Some bullshit, I bet.
And Sky said something. Sky said something about marriage, and I replied. I was like, "How do you know? You've never been married, or have you?" No, I said, "How do you know? Have you ever been married?" And he kind of stopped, and like I could hear him like ponder, and he was like, and it pissed me off so fucking bad, because I was like, what the fuck is your problem? Why would you even consider a response to that? It's so fucking dumb. Like, why would you even think about it?
It was the meanest thing anyone's ever said to me.
How dare my friends respond to me? What pieces of shit?
I think he enables me, and I think it's his fault.
What? It's his fault.
That is what he's saying.
Yeah, if you guys ever doubt, like, oh, come on, Taco, you're not just like Denji.
Well, I genuinely, if I asked Zenith like a dumb question and he was just like, man, shut the fuck up, I like wouldn't. I'd be like, yeah, fair. Like, I wouldn't be upset at him, you know? Like, I just like, all right, man, you got it.
Not true.
I could never. I can't.
I know.
It's just not who I am.
No, you guys are sweetie pies. I know.
No,
all right, well,
cute.
maybe I need to be.
That's our dynamic. That's our character. You know?
We're sweetie pies, Zenith. Don't back down.
Your
Well,
cheeks are so
here's the thing,
pinchable.
Zenith. I would love to tell you that my character development would be that I stop being an asshole, but I don't have to be. You know, everything will just turn out okay.
Everything is okay.
Yeah.
That's
Soon
nice.
you're gonna be
That's the
fighting a
real
bunch of
message
like.
we can claim,
Soon,
apply to our real lives.
yeah. Soon you're gonna be fighting naked in a warehouse against a bunch of dudes, and then you're gonna make a contract with Taco.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I was like, I don't want to do that.
Power
I'm
in this
insecure. I don't wanna be
situation?
naked.
No, you're Denji. He's Taco's power.
I thought
There
I
you
was
go.
Denji.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I feel like
Wait,
we've
man.
lost the metaphor a little bit.
I
I feel
just wanted
pretty
to talk
partial
about-
to Pochita. If I could be anyone,
Oh, that's true.
Nah.
That's-
Well,
Yeah,
wait, who would be Power then? If you know, who would that be? If Taco's Denji.
Well, if Taco's Denji, then power would be Sosuke. But that's
Ah.
that's not really in this scope.
This is true. I can see that.
the worst
Fairs.
people alive.
That would be our mysterious friend Sosuke.
But,
the worst guy I know.
Yeah, I think that works. That makes sense to
But
me.
man, what a fucking ending!
I'm
What a
glad you guys
fucking
liked the
nonsense.
ending.
Oh my god,
I wasn't.
dude.
I wasn't paying attention the last couple hours. I'm glad you guys liked it. It was pretty good.
I
I
think.
was getting ready. My plan
go
when I
ahead.
joined to do a bit where I'm like, "Hey guys, sorry, I just got back from December 14th, 2020. How's it going?"
Oh, there's another manga.
I just
is
woke
it?
up from a coma. What have I missed?
Yeah, I had a dream that was both good and bad. It's okay though. Yeah, no, man. I think, for me personally, I mean, I think this is a 10 out of 10 ending. Feels good to be vindicated. I cannot wait to make this video on part 2 and then never talk about it again, unless it's in jokes in passing.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna bring it up out of spite.
Oh well, for me, that's not spite. That's comedy.
I'm gonna kindly request that you stop talking about it every time out of spite.
I'm just
Damn
gonna
it.
like weave it. I'm just gonna start fucking like gaslighting you. I'm gonna start like subliminally like weaving it into my conversations. Like I'll be like, yeah, in the new One Piece chapter, Luffy Chainsaw Man, and then he did the damage with a Gatling, and like, and you're just gonna, it's gonna fucking trigger you like a fucking.
Oh my god, don't ever let somebody at the end of Elbaph, don't ever let someone say thank you, Luffy. Oh no, it's over. Thank you, Luffy. Oh,
Thank you,
no.
One Piece.
Thank you,
Huh?
straw hat.
Huh?
Because you're wearing a straw hat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing: that meme was funny at first, and then I saw a million of them, and it stopped being funny.
Little.
That is
Nah,
so
that shit is
true.
still hilarious to
No,
me,
it's
bro.
not. No, it's
That
not.
shit is still fun. Listen, you're not a hater like me. That shit
No,
is
you know, fair
funny.
Fair enough. Well, my favorite one, to be honest, my favorite one out of all the ones I saw was the Naruto one, because it was like, you know, because your name's Naruto, and it's
Yeah.
like,
That was-
I don't know.
yeah.
I think that's funny.
I think
There's that one. Mine's the
Good
Resident
one.
Evil 9 one. I'm about to buy that game again, just off that one series of tweets. That shit was funny.
my favorite is the Yu-Gi-Oh one. It's kind of the thing. Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, because your name's Yugi and you're about to say oh. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. I like that one.
Fucking
It's
Joseph
tough to say which
Joestar.
one was my favorite.
Also the Yu-Gi-Oh one. There, I decided for you.
Damn.
You
Mm.
can always
They
pick the
haven't-
Naruto one. I'll
They
share
haven't
it.
made a Gintama one yet. When they do, that'll be his favorite.
Yeah,
Don't
this
make
is
one
true.
for the new series, but we're getting Gintama too.
Hell yeah!
Gintama Dose?
Oh yeah. By the way, shout out to the damned one. And I wanted to comment on yours or comment in earlier, and you goddamn right. And I am there for that shit. You want to know what we're going to be replacing on the pod here? We're going with that one.
No. No. No.
We're adding that
God.
shit to the pod day
Here's
one. Be ready.
I'm off on the podcast, bro. You want me fully off? You add Gintama too? I'm telling you right now.
I feel like
my resignation.
I feel like Mr. Krabs talking to Squidward. We're just watching SpongeBob wipe down the table. Like, how do we tell him? How do we tell him?
I'll talk about it.
Oh, shit. World, kiddo. Oh, no.
Not on your life.
Damn. Let me look at these last remaining super chats, and then we can move on if we want to, because this shit is funny. Shouts out to Gigi saying, bro really got sick of writing Denji, wrote the cooler Denji, then said, nah, her arc doesn't actually matter. Immense I hate writing part 2 vibes. Said, I hate this shit. Get this shit off of me, man. Oh, this is the one that Silver just mentioned. Sorachi is coming back to give us our joy back. Ugh, I mean,
I'm happy for you guys.
I'm happy for you.
I mean, hey, like you wanted an author who actually wrote a good ending, and we can vouch for this, man.
Well, I can't, so.
I already have
you actually finish
you know what? I'm already being a better person because I was going to say something and I held my tongue.
What a good guy.
Character development
I knew you would, so I had to take over, you know?
I believe you. I believe that he wrote a very good ending. Now, if he can get a handle on writing a good everything else... then I think we'll be in business. If he gets a good first 700 chapters, then I'm there.
Dive shit. Shout out to Weary Exile saying, love y'all despite the trash ending memes we got are fire. Shout out to Cooking Taco. CT, what? Because you love cooking tacos? Keep cooking, keep coping, fellas.
That's not too far off for what your name.
Yeah.
Do you cook tacos or do you make them?
I think you cook.
You tell me. You're the one with the name, bro.
Yeah,
I think you make them because you have to cook what's in them, you know?
Okay, so you cook you cook the ingredients and then you make the taco. It's like a sandwich. You don't cook a sandwich.
Exactly.
Look, I'll have to change my name.
Now. Yeah,
making tacos.
Wow, that sucks.
That's awful.
You don't like
it?
That's not very good.
You know what? We cook tacos now.
To change for the better. My friends hold me back. This is the fucking...
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like we would not be good friends if we didn't tell you if something sucks.
No, I want my friends to validate everything I do all the time.
So now wait, hold on, because when I did that earlier, you told me to go fuck myself.
Yeah, I had like a bad moment of clarity. It's fucking the worst.
That was an outlier.
So you were a better person earlier. Now you're back to being worse.
I
I'm
flip
back
flop
to being bad. See, if you look at his behaviors in a vacuum, it makes sense. He's just like part 2 when you think about it.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking put you in a vacuum.
What? No!
Oh, life is like a video game.
Shut up! You shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Bro, he's just referencing Lana Del Rey, bro. You don't like that song?
I'm going insane. I can't imagine how you people watching this feel.
Hey man, I love Lana Del Rey.
Go fuck themselves.
Yeah, man. But yeah, amazing ending for me. This shit was fucking hysterical. I can't wait to fucking shin shoryuken this shit next month. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. But yeah, do we want to move on to our One Piece chapters? Because we have 2 of them this week. Granted, I don't think we'll talk about it as long as we do.
Have some final words, if I may put out there.
Oh yeah, go ahead. We getting everything off today.
Now, when some things go, new things may also happen. And with the going of Chainsaw Man, I'm also back. I have a video coming out tomorrow.
What the hell? What the fuck? What in the fuck? Yeah.
Yep. Specifically on the ending, I have literally just hit the schedule button and it's coming out tomorrow.
What the fuck?
Can you leak the title? Can you give us a little
give us a
appetizer?
little...
Was there ever a point to Chainsaw Man?
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Bro, fucking big Zenith.
Damn.
Dude, it was so worth it. Chainsaw Man being bad is so worth it.
Oh, we are so fucking
genuinely,
back.
What happened is I read the chapter. I told the first part of the story earlier today where I woke up, read the chapter, tried to go back to sleep, couldn't, and it was all I could think about that day. That's partly because I wrote it's the script for the video that day.
Whoa.
It was literally all I could think about.
Damn. Holy shit. I was not expecting we'd be back like this. Oh my god. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Rise Kalos. Thank you, Zenith Annie manga. Huh?
Huh?
and you Annie the manga.
And you Annie manga.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. We'll definitely go down to the description of the podcast. If you are not subscribed to Zenith yet, first off, what the fuck is your problem, man? Second, go down there and get ready for that video. Turn your notifications on. Make sure you watch that video. I will be there. We will talk about it next week on the pod. Homework is assigned. You motherfuckers better complete it, man. Don't piss me off. Some of y'all are on spring break still, all right? Don't come up here and talk to me about, oh, I didn't know, bitch. You knew, all right? So you better watch that video, man. Don't piss me off. But yeah, wow, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to that, man. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna share my screen and watch it in VC and have Zenith commentate on him commentating. So like whenever he says something, I can be like, dude, what did you mean by that? And then he can explain it, in real time.
And then we'll release that on the Patreon for $500.
What the fuck?
We'll do another one where I react to the video and I just don't say anything. I just
yeah. True.
You'll pause every 20 minutes to be like, yeah, so this is pretty accurate.
Yeah, this makes sense, and then play. Oh yeah,
Every
I should
20
subscribe
minutes,
to
sorry,
Sailor's
it's not
channel.
gonna
What
be
the hell,
fun.
Manu? You weren't subscribed this whole
What
time?
the fuck?
What the fuck?
You've been here for a while. What the fuck? How do you even know about this podcast coming out if you're not subscribed?
What the fuck? Comes back every week.
Do you just search the channel every Sunday morning?
He comes back every week. Wow. Holy shit. That's awesome, man. This is really good. I'm excited. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes hate winning isn't cool, but sometimes it wins. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. All right. Wow. Well, definitely check out Zenith's video. Make sure you guys go watch that. I'll post about it on my community tab too, or my community post tab. I don't fucking know. They have different tabs on YouTube now. I'll make a little post about it tomorrow when it drops, and I'll link it. So you guys better watch it, man. Don't talk to me about how you didn't see it. You better fucking watch that shit, man.
There will be a quiz next podcast.
There will be a quiz. But okay.
If you get it wrong, you gotta dono $5.
If you get it wrong, we force you to reread part 2. That's what we do.
I really think they could just give us $5. Let's do the moral thing and just shake them down for cash. My God.
Read, nigga. Read. No, man. We gotta or you can give us money too. That's fine. But yeah. With all that being said, I guess we move on to One Piece now, huh? Let's talk about already hit the notify me button. See, that's why you're real. Hell
yeah.
But yeah, let's move on to better chapters. We have One New Piece, chapter 1177 and 1178. Fellas, how you guys feeling about these ones?
These are some good chapters.
I know it's kind of like generally what how Zoro names his attacks, but 3-sword style Red Ogre Mega Rage.
I definitely thought it said mag. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it said Mega Rage.
Got bad news for you.
It is Zoro.
That would have been more accurate, yeah.
That's what I was saying. I was just like, oh no.
I can't fight against these. I can't fight against the giants, guys. I understand, Zoro. There's not that many of them in the world that left after all. Wait, so you mean they're start spinning the swords?
Oh no, bro.
Any better, Sky? I promise you, it's not any better in Japanese.
Exactly.
Oh,
no, yeah, Zoro's names are always stupid. It's like, fucking, what is it, Onigiri slash? It's like, yeah, rice ball attack punch.
Rice ball.
I will say that whole. I will say that whole bit really. I will say that whole bit really was funny as hell.
Gotta stop doing this.
Man, let him talk about the bit he like. God damn it! All right, go ahead, Silver.
All right, you go first, Silver. In fact, I'll just.
I was just gonna say.
My thing was
oh my God! Shut your bitch ass up! Let Silver speak.
You took a really long time.
Even funnier the fourth time.
Go ahead, Silver.
So, anyway. I can't fucking tell anymore.
Please, Silver, just say something.
You gotta fight.
I thought that whole bit, it was Zoro and the others was fucking funny. Because,
yes, it was.
Like, terrifically fatal stuff. But don't they seem a little too eager?
Yeah.
Like, no, they're fucking enjoying themselves. I was like, that's just a kicker on this.
Yeah, these guys are dickheads, man. Like, why are they happy about this? What the fuck is their problem?
I like this about
they're demons.
Stuff. The fact that, like, with the demons, you can just have, like, the people getting slashed and blown apart. I think that's fun because you don't get that as much with, like, One Piece action.
Yeah. Shit's crazy.
As far as, like, you know, like, limbs getting cut off. I mean, yeah, Zoro cuts that one dude's head into 6, I think.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is his problem? It's him with fucking MAGA rage, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Even the one giant, where he's just like, you know, I've always wanted to tell you something, man. You know, whenever you said, let me get a piece, you'd always eat half of it. Fuck you. And he blows his shit smooth off. It's like, oh my God. He was serious about his food, bro. Like, God damn. Hey, man, I didn't think you need to do all that, but good on you, I guess. Jesus Christ.
Bigger the man, the bigger the back.
Shit, yeah, I guess so. God damn. There was that was funny. I really liked Nami yelling at both Luffy and Loki. That was very funny. What was it? Nidhogg, that little rabbit furry creature thing or whatever, that patting Luffy on the back and being like, oh, it's okay, bud. That was so fucking funny. That's so adorable. I love that panel.
Honestly, I love the part where it's just like even Loki gets freaked out at Nami's yelling. Like, that's already how you know he's gonna be part of the crew. Dude, like, if he's already getting chewed out by Nami.
My fault. That's my bad. Yeah. How are we feeling about Usopp getting his big moment here? You know, this is
I mean, look, I'm glad he actually did get a moment here, or even if it didn't pan out. But it's like the man literally, he finally gets his moment is against the fucking final boss of the series. He's like, what else did we expect to happen? And like, that's just not fair,
bro. It's God Usopp. I thought he'd solo.
Bro, I am not moved by fucking Alabasta reheated leftovers. I'm gonna need a bit more.
You don't like Alabasta reheated nachos, bro?
No, this can't be Usopp's big fucking moment of the arc.
I mean, I do like it. I like the one moment in the speech where he was like, I can't run away here. Like, not here. I can't do that. I thought that was cool. But I agree. It is kind of like Alabasta reheated nachos. I still like it. I still thought it was cool, but I hope, I agree. I hope it's not all.
I mean, yeah, anyone who's like, see, we told you we'd do something is like, all right, man.
No, you didn't do something. You said something.
You know, stay on that side, they were saying. Like, all right, sure, no problem. I'm here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a bit of a that we're having with this arc is that we're getting Straw Hat moments, but some of them kind of feel like it's just like checking the box. Mm-hmm. Like I think it was 76 was the one with Frankie. Where
with the cola.
It's the most like damn motherfucker here. Here's your relevant juice again. Like
fucking you saying gave him the juice. The juice was loose.
I mean, Vegapunk was pretty loose with the juice, yeah.
Tight shit.
Oh, by the way, here's your new cola. Like, well, damn.
Bro.
Appreciate it, I guess.
It was a hot summer day with like fire and stuff, you know. He's being a good friend. You don't like that that new Coca-Cola commercial, bro?
No. I like that 77 ends with Emu being like, this battle will divide the world, and then they lose.
Get their ass whooped immediately.
And then they leave.
Our battle will be legendary, instantly losing.
I mean, we'll see how long that holds up, because apparently Emu's pulling up himself now.
Yeah, is that what's happening? Like, is he just coming? All right.
That shit is so crazy. Yeah, like, can you imagine being the elders where you just get your asses whooped on Egghead? You come back, you're like, oh my god, that shit was crazy. What happened to Saint Saturn? That nigga's dead. Oh my god. Garling's in now. Oh my god. The Holy Land is being attacked. Oh my god. Emu hits you up on the Discord server. Boom. I'm leaving now. It's like, oh my god. What are we doing? Someone please. Like, just constantly. It's just more and more and more. It's getting real fucked up over there in the Holy Land. Yeah, I was not expecting Emu to pull up here himself.
Same here, but I mean, I guess it's like the fact that both Nika and Nidhogg are here at once warrants it, and I suppose like that's it. But yeah, no, I'm shocked too. The only thing I'm really hoping for right now is just that we get some exposition on how the hell Ekdami Reversi is supposed to work, because I really need an explanation there.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get one.
I'm really worried about where Kid is during all this. I really need the update.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
The thing with Ekdami Reversi, I think that because what happens in 78 is that Luffy and Loki team up to beat the Emu out of
Gunko.
See, I read. And they both have mythical Zoan fruits. Now, Chopper just has like the human model human fruit, which is decidedly not mythical, but Oda can make up whatever he wants.
You know?
It's
with Luffy.
I was about to say we see it with Luffy.
So I think it's mythical Zoans is the thing.
I mean, maybe at this point I can't fucking tell anymore, or like I don't know how this shit works.
We'll just put stocks on me then. Trust me, I'm really well known for my intimate knowledge of One Piece.
Yeah, I go to Sky whenever I need a question like that answered.
Yeah, why do you think he's wrong about everything? Go ahead, ask me a One Piece question.
All making sense.
Wait, hold on. Let me shout out this dono real quick. Shout out to Crazy Beatrix saying, tuning in late today, so I'm going to have to watch from the beginning. Hope y'all are having a good day. Thank you, Sailor Clout. What?
Thank you.
What do you... Sailor Clout, why'd you call me that? Nah, we appreciate it.
Is your sailor on the boat and you have clout?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Tight shit.
It's pretty good. I haven't formed my opinion on these One Piece chapters yet. Zenith hasn't told me what to feel.
Oh yeah, how do you feel?
Sky and not me.
Yeah, Zenith, you need to form your opinion so Taco can form his opinion. Then once Taco forms his opinion, I can form my opinion.
Realistically, what needs to happen is Zenith needs to tell me his opinion so I can disagree and tell him why I disagree, and then Sky can disagree with me but not agree with Zenith, and then we can all go in a fucking big ass circle for a while.
Then I can be a centrist.
Yeah.
I guess we're not going to be thinking much of anything then, are we?
I guess not.
I already got that covered. Nah, man. I mean, hey, I thought these chapters were pretty damn sick.
I really like the fact that we're getting like a break.
Yes.
To kind of like
wait,
sit
are
down
we?
and take... Sorry, like in story. Calm down.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry.
I was like, what the fuck?
We're getting an in-story like pause in the action.
Okay.
As far as I can tell, because like the Celestials, the God Knights all are gonna regroup. Imu's gonna go on his way. I'm sure we'll get at least a chapter or two of people just being like, all right, let's take stock right now. We're all gonna we're gonna run through the Rock's backstory real fast. For everybody else, we're gonna be like, oh, what about this thing? What about that? Gabon's gonna get the chance to actually talk about what the fuck works against the God Knights. We'll find out where Kid is. Don't worry.
Still fucking
that's
chilling
the biggest,
at the bottom of the ocean.
The biggest thing to me about Elbaph is the seeing Emu actually on his way has me curious, because I feel like this has been a consistent thing since Wano. It goes all the way back to the raid failing, unironically, where a lot of people did not like the end of Wano because they didn't feel like the stakes were that high. They felt like they needed to lose the raid and then come back later for it to be like more intense or something. I don't really know. Mm-hmm. And then you have Egghead, where it's like, oh my god, this is such an insane situation with the elders and blah 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 blah. And like the Straw Hats handled it pretty goddamn well. All things considered, they did pretty fucking good. And here on Elbaph, it's kind of a similar situation where everything's going wrong, things are going bad, things are really intense, all this stuff. And then Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Loki get involved in like what, 4 chapters? Resolved.
It's resolved, yeah.
I mean, just fucking done. Like they just fixed it. And oh my god.
You okay?
I thought my house was gonna blow up.
Oh my god!
Hey, what now?
Someone driving outside, their brakes locked up, and it just started squealing like really loud. It scared me.
Oh my god! God damn!
It's just the idea that it's like, I'm curious how far Oda's gonna take this, because with Emu showing up, clearly things have to get really crazy, but they just handled shit pretty well, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. I think my favorite theory that I've seen, I think there's more to the Dami Reversi thing. Like, I don't think Loki and Luffy are immune to it. I just think there has to be certain conditions that are met for it to work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of wonder if maybe what'll happen is Loki gets Dami Reversi'd and then Luffy saves him, to kind of play off, the idea that Rox and Garp killed, or Roger and Garp killed Rox. They didn't save him, but Luffy, doesn't just kill Loki, he saves him. Something like that. I don't really know what's going to happen, and I don't have like a super good idea of like how everything's going to play out. All I know for certain is that Kid is going to return at some point. And when he does, he's going to make Loki and Luffy look, we're going to have some uncomfortable conversations when that happens,
I'm sure.
What type of uncomfortable conversations are we having? Like, Kid was just a fraud the whole time, or like what?
That, he's the true hope of the story and that they needed his help.
In the end it was Mikasa. Got it.
Don't compare Kid to Mikasa. Let's not do this.
It's not cool when I like that, okay?
Type shit. Yeah, do you think, what if Kid is the first person who gets Dami Reversi'd by Emu?
Oh no.
That would be some funny shit.
What that would be so funny.
But like, he shows us how to like break free of it. He has stronger hockey than Rox or something.
We know how to break free.
Oh, we already know how to break free.
Yeah, Chopper.
And ironically, Dorian Brogy did that shit like a fucking chapter or two ago. Like, we're good, man. Chopper can just touch them and they like kind of come out of it,
Yeah. He's got that magic touch, man. Shouts out Chopper. I am interested to see what the fuck is going on with him though. Like, I am really intrigued to see what's going on with Chopper.
It's because he's a doctor.
True.
Yeah,
I thought that was really
that
cute. That was a really cute
worst...
moment where Zoro was just like, "Oh, it's probably because you're such a good doctor." Like, "Ah, shit, man, you gonna say that? Oh shit."
It's been a long time since we saw that bit with Chopper, hasn't it?
That's really fucking funny because I said that bit forgetting that that's what Zoro said. So me and Oda came to the same unfunny ass bit.
Damn, bro, what the hell?
Of each other.
What the hell, bro?
Nobody can ever take that away from you. You are unquestionably Oda's strongest soldier.
All right, you know what? These chapters are very good. I like them a lot. I have a very important question for Zenith.
No.
Okay.
Zenith, how many Big Macs do you think Loki could eat in one sitting?
Oh my god!
You can think about it for a while. Okay.
No, all of them.
All of them, just everyone in existence.
Everyone that exists right now, all of them.
Well,
what if he's on a diet though?
Yeah, like all the calories on a Big Mac though. That's a lot, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot.
We were last night.
He's the size of an island.
Bro,
I mean, it's inconsistent, you know?
Yeah.
Last night we were going through random fast food places' menus, and our friend Croc was on, and Taco as Croc is looking at Wendy's, and it's like the Dave's Triple, which is this massive burger, like 1,200 calories. And Taco asks Croc, how many of these do you think you could eat? And he pauses for a second, and in my head I'm like, probably 3, maybe 4. And Croc was like 9.
I was underselling the fuck out of him. I was expecting like at max 2. Like,
and here's the thing, unironically, I think he could do it.
I think he could.
I fucking fully believe him.
I believe in my friend, but like, holy fuck.
Yeah. Well,
God
damn.
damn.
And the same beast, dude.
That's very true. That's very true. Our friend is crazy. Yeah, our friend is a psychopath.
Almost like 3 or 4, 9. 10,000 calories.
At least 9 of them bitches. Yeah. I didn't miss it, by the way, Reexile. I saw. Thank you for the donation saying Dennis is not a addict / trauma victim. Essays coming. Yeah, I know. It's crazy because I made that same invaders joke too. It's funny. I was not expecting anyone else to have ball knowledge on that because that is such an obscure thing. But yeah, shouts out.
I love Loki a lot, but I haven't been able to look at him the same because there was one night in VC talking to Sosuke, and I was just explaining to Sosuke like what's going on in One Piece, and I was telling him about Loki, and he was like, I told him like about his abilities, his powers, and everything, and he was like, "Damn, bro, he sounds like a fucking OC." Like,
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, we've been saying that.
A strong fucking character.
He's the man. He's the guy.
Yeah.
Some may say he's the Yuta Okotsu of One Piece.
No,
he's no Denji. But,
I can't believe he's fucking Ratatoska merchant.
Damn. Would he be able to accomplish any of this without Nidhogg, though?
Well, what was the question?
I was making a joke off people saying, could Yuta do anything without Rika? I was saying, could Loki do anything without Nidhogg, though?
Probably.
Yeah.
He'd probably be fine.
I think he definitely would be.
Well, I'm really glad the last JJK episode was so good because now everyone knows what I've known for a long time, that Yuta's the best character.
Well,
I mean,
let's not go that far.
I wish it would have been quicker. I wish people would have caught up a lot sooner, but you can only do so much.
I mean, that's not Yuji Itadori, but like, yeah, Yuta's like a cool second. I agree there. Yuta's pretty cool. Good silver medalist. You know, second to Gojo, second to Yuji. Like, what's the difference?
I'm not even going to dignify you with a response.
What the hell? You're just going to leave me out here hanging?
This is literally what happens like when you talk about Road. It's like I just got to let him go for a bit and then just fucking change the subject when it's clear.
When Road comes out and he delivers the final blow to Imu, Stay on that side, okay, buddy?
So I'll give you this. I will praise Road as much as you want if you can tell me what he's doing right now without looking.
Okay.
If you can tell me what he's doing in the story right now without looking it up, I'll be on the same boat as you.
The last time we saw him, he was comforting his little brother after they blew up the dragons or whatever with the triple Ikoku sovereignty or whatever they called it. Because I'm pretty sure they changed it with, what is it? Is that like a Gokoku sovereignty? Or is that 4?
Here's the thing. That was a trick question. I have no fucking idea what Road's doing.
Oh
I don't pay
attention.
That was a trick question. He was never going to actually.
No!
You could have said he was doing. You could have said he was dancing in the middle of the fucking island, and I wouldn't have been able to tell you he wasn't.
I could have told him he was doing whippets in a bar somewhere, and he would have been like, "Yeah, that makes sense to me." Shit, bro. Damn it. Well, you know what? It's okay. When Road comes in, he's gonna land a hit on Emu, and then Emu's gonna be like, "Oh, that hit meant nothing to Moo," and then that's gonna lead to like the big combo attack where we all beat him up, and then we win. Road once again opens the floodgates and allows us the opportunity to win, like he always does.
Like he always does. Ever reliable Road.
Yeah, he's the ringer for sure.
Yeah.
Come on, man. So many goddamn times.
No matter the conflict, always bet on Road.
Okay,
Always
Sky.
bet on Road.
So Sky and the your turn, motherfucker. Okay.
You're a goddamn.
Going down the goddamn list. Everyone
You show up and start asking questions.
Is the answer to this situation that I'm supposed to tell you to fuck off?
You know what? I can't. Here's the thing. It could have been, but I can't tell you. It defeats the purpose.
You're right. You're right. Can't damn. All right, go ahead.
You fucking. Then you missed. You got to answer now because you missed your opportunity. You just got to deal with it this time. In chapter 1178, at the end, we see Summers like starting to reform after Luffy blew his shit. I've never seen someone get punched to pieces, by the way.
Obelisk obliterated his shit with a punch.
If they've never done it in Baki, I didn't know it was possible. But when we see Summers like kind of, reforming, we see his heart and it looks like it's like made out of metal. It looks like it's like a machine part. What do you think the significance of that is?
My guess would be either, I'm trying to remember, did Law, we never saw Law remove anybody's heart, we just hear that he did that at the Rocky Port incident, right?
We see it once, I think, with Smoker.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember how...
Oh, actually, we see it a couple times. He in Punk Hazard, he removes and takes people's hearts in and out and puts them in, like, other people's bodies. Because he hides...
Right. Yeah, that's how, yeah.
He hides Caesar's heart in his own body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how the hearts were drawn in that. Like, if it's a art style thing or, like, whatever. But, like, I do believe, yeah, it is notable. I would say that probably has something to do with the effect of the Covenant. Like, it's just, it's a visual way of showing that, they've given up their hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the reason why it looks like that is because, when you reach, like, the abyss or whatever, then the authority goes all the way in and it turns your heart into a vessel capable of enduring the bottom of the sea, which is to say all the darkness in the world.
Dark evil niggas.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
yeah.
That.
He has a heart made full metal.
Oh,
yes. Yeah.
God, another peak story, by the way. Holy shit.
Okay, I legitimately have nothing. I have no insight.
Or I thought that was gonna be your ploy for the kid come back. I thought that's what it was building up for you.
Summers is really old. That's what Oda thinks a pacemaker looks like.
That's possible.
In which case,
maybe
Luffy should really stop bullying the elderly.
Maybe.
Right now it's Silver's turn. Oh wait, if you still have more, you can go ahead.
I just Lemon Cloud said it's a reference to the heart of Alex fans after he came out as Alabama man.
No.
I apologize. There you go.
No. God
Alabama Man would be a fucking would be like an old '90s WWE wrestler.
Alabama Man. It's so crazy because the amount of fucking Alexes that I've fought since that whole thing came out, and their username is like, I love my cousin.
Yeah.
It's like, no, no, please. No.
Why didn't they give him a cool theme song and then give him another one?
They had him mocapped by my goat Kenny Omega just to turn him into a spawn camper, bro. What are we doing?
You think they told Kenny? Do you think they were like, hey, BT dubs?
They said, by the way, can you come in and mocap your favorite character? He said, yeah, of course. By the way, he fucks his cousin, man. Oh, I don't. Well, that doesn't make me feel very
I swear
good.
to God, I blanked out for like 20 seconds, and then I just hear he fucked his cousin, and my first thought was like, are they talking about Street Fighter again? Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
He knows
Is that what we're talking about?
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the most prevalent case of cousin fucking in recent
Lord
memory.
Vans,
So it's just
if you're still on me talking about it, I should let you know that I don't care about Black Clover at this point. So, I mean, if you want to keep talking about it, you can. But
you just fucking jump scared me. I thought you were gonna be like, I do not care about black people, and I was gonna be like, what?
I don't care about myself.
That's what shocked me about it. I was like, what the hell?
It was a surprise.
What the hell? Nah, man. I love my people, man. But yeah, I don't care about Black Clover that much. If you want to bet that I'll glaze it, I guess. I will say it's better than Chainsaw Man's ending, whatever it is. So
Black Clover's ending was really good.
If that's glazed to you,
who's gonna tell him?
Is it over yet, or is it still going?
No, buddy, it's over. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Well, to be more exact, it will be over or the next issue.
Japanese soldier thought war ended 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh. But
so,
yeah.
To be more accurate, it will be ending. Like, we literally just got out of the final battle, so these next 3 chapters, or however many chapters we get in the next Giga issue, they will be the last ones for sure.
Yeah.
And it was pretty mid so far.
It's fine. It is okay.
Y'all don't like anything.
Well, I like good things.
I love you.
That fucking is. Oh, okay. I can't disagree with that.
See? Yeah. There you go. You can't see it right now, but I'm pinching his cheeks through Discord right now.
Anyway, I was just about to say, let's talk about a really fucking good manga. How about that, fellas?
Stuck in between the two of them in this art piece. All
right. Let's talk about another good romance. Let's talk about Kagurabachi Chapter 116. Fellas, how you feeling about this one?
I like it.
It's good to know that even in a world where everything's topsy-turvy, where Taco doesn't feel particularly strong about the newest One Piece chapters in a world where Chainsaw Man is bad. It's good to know that some things always stay the same. And after 116 chapters, folks, not a single bad one.
Not a single bad one, man. God damn, dude. This shit is awesome. I was not expecting. First off, hey, I made a video on Kagurabachi. I put that out yesterday. Make sure you go watch it if you haven't already. But just to say that we called it Chiaki, Chihira's mom. You can glaze us now, chat. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
we called it. We saw it.
We saw it.
We got it.
No one else in the community thought of this, by the way. It was just us. We invented this.
It's just us.
So yeah,
And these guys huffing their own swords. What the hell? These guys got. Bro, who the fuck watches this shit? I'd be turning it off right now.
What the hell? No, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, we just saying we basically call this shit. So, you know, you do whatever.
I think it is really interesting because we're getting this situation where this is clearly a not very well approved of couple. But it is on the idea that he is a nobody. And I am wondering how things are going to change when that changes. When Kunishige is a major figure.
He's the hero of Japan,
Right? And I'm curious how that's going to go. Because really, I mean, we see how all this ends. We see that, I mean, Chiyoda just hangs out with his dad in a hidden house in the woods. Like, no mention of his mom or his mom's side of the family or anything. And like, I'm wondering how many of these characters that we're seeing in this backstory right now.
Before you continue,
I'm wondering how.
I do want to say one thing before the actually niggas come out. He did mention that Chihiro inherited his serious side from his mom. That's it.
Yes. Yeah, aside from that, yeah. I mean more like no mention of just where any of these people are. And I'm wondering how many of these people are alive. Like, is this going to be a thing where just a lot of these people died? Or is it a kind of thing where Chihiro just doesn't really have any connection to his mom's side of the family and some of these people are still around? I mean, I'm curious just what a lot of these people would even think of Chihiro right now. I mean, clearly they're not running the government anymore. That's what the Kamunabi's doing. So, I don't know.
I know.
Weird.
We do know what the status of one of the people that shows up in this chapter, because I had to do a fucking quadruple check. What do you mean Kyora's here?
Yeah, man.
What the hell?
The Procedure is here. I was not
1/8 of the
That's
page.
genuinely crazy.
Genuinely fucking insane. Because same thing, Sky. I was reading through. I was like, oh, this is interesting lore. What the fuck are you doing here? Like, that shit blew my mind. Having this lore drop of like, yes, all of the families here. All of the families within Japan, they're all allowed to like go about their business as long as they keep it in silence. But this kind of goes about what was said before, where it's like the government doesn't really have the power. Like current day, the Kamunabi doesn't really have the power to go after these families. And that's why the enchanted blades are so valuable, because they want to have that power to make them be like, all right, now we're just stopping y'all point blank, period. We're not letting y'all get away with this shit. We're keeping y'all in the shadows, because now they become much more brazen, and they're like, fuck it, we can just go out in broad daylight now. Like, they're just going crazy. So I am really interested in having this set up already, and having Chiaki as like the centerfold, and having her represent this symbol of order, as the chapter puts it. I'm interested to see not only what happens with her, but like what happens when, like Xena said, Kunishige comes in and be like, hey guys, here's some enchanted blades. And now that's like, whoa, like that's a whole other like power sort of system too. In one hand, it can be kind of romantic that now the two of them are symbolic of this hierarchical power, and like the two of them can be together, but like also at what cost? Because we know what the enchanted blades do. Even currently right now with Chiaki, we see her being miserable because she was really just like a regular ass girl, and then she was gifted this power randomly per chance, and now she wants to be happy. She wants to be with Kunishige, but her mom is like, nigga, you are not fumbling this bag for me. I'm not letting this happen. So she's being super on her ass about everything. Yeah, you have Akemura, he's training up and all that other stuff. Like, I was not like, dude, this chapter introduces so many things that could happen. God damn, bro. God damn, this is so good.
I will say
wondering... it was... Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say it was actually cool to see Akemura here before he went on Demon Time. Like before he got
he's
all
always
scary as
been
fuck.
On it, but yeah.
Okay, well before he got scary as fuck.
Yeah.
It was nice to see that like
Before the
smug little
nightmare
side of
came.
him where he was just like,
Yeah.
oh man, I won't train anymore. Fine, sister. You trying to get your ass whooped one more time?
What about the salty though?
Yeah, right. I know you want that salty, nigga. Run it back. It's like, no, I swear I'm good, bro. I swear, please. Yeah, no, that was very cute. Chiaki, I love the reaction because again, like we all know, with Chiaki's mom being like, ah, come on, you seriously think that Kunishige Rokuhira is gonna be important to Japan? Does she know, Chad? Oh,
you have no idea.
Does she know, man? Golly.
I think a really cool thing about this flashback, like even just the little bits that we're getting, is that.
Oh, bring it closer again. Sorry, it's hard to hear you.
It's contemplative again. A cool thing about this flashback is that already, just from like the little that we've gotten, we can see that we can see how these characters used to be, and it's definitely different from how they are now, but not so different that it's like unfathomable. How they become like Kunishige's a very a much wilder younger person right now, but also it's like, well, we can see that like that part of him that's like like undisciplined and silly remains for the rest of his life. Like even when he's with Chihiro, we can see how he was always been this like really do whatever I want kind of person that doesn't care about the rules, and so like that makes it really clear why he would be helping Chihiro and like doing all the stuff behind the Kaminabi's back. But also we can see that in the modern day he is a more serious person, and we know exactly why the change that caused that when Kunishige died. And then seeing Akemura as well is another one where it's like he's just a kid right now. That seems like normal and everything, but you can still see that like hunger in him. It's innocent right now. It's not like overplayed in like this guy, he was really gonna kill me. No, he's still just like training, but you can still see like he's a bit off.
Yeah, because of that love, man. His desire to protect his sister.
Yeah, and you can also see how like he doesn't understand other people, because that tells the dude like, did you go easy on me? Don't. And it's like, no, he didn't. But you're already in your own world, but you can't understand other people.
Exactly. I was gonna say, because like there was that line when he was fighting Chihiro and Samura, where he's like this is like this true realm where the sword master walks, or where he treads, right? And it's like this text and the way they portray Soga, it makes it seem like he's in a different dimension from everybody else. Like is like this is some otherworldly force that we're fucking with right now, and you kind of see it in his actions, or like you said, he's just like, oh, you were clearly going easy on me, nigga. No, I wasn't. I promised I wasn't. I was trying really hard, actually. But having all of this, like I can see it where like all of a sudden you guys like you could afford to have like a regular life, but then suddenly it's like, oh, Japan rests on our family shoulders, like specifically like my shoulders, my sister's shoulders. I need to get stronger like now in order to be able to make sure she's okay and like protect her and keep her safe. Like that sort of mindset, how that can just like really speed up this sort of like determination. Maybe Akemura was always like this, but like having that dumped onto you as well can really be like a big motivator to be like, all right, I gotta lock the fuck in. I gotta do this now. And it's interesting to see Chiaki is like, yeah, I mean, like, this is cool and all, but like, I kind of want to just be with my friends. Whereas Akemura is like, no, like, this is just the duty I have to do now. And he's like 100% committed to it. They're opposites in a way. And I'm interested to see how exactly that is going to play out in the future. Like, where exactly does Kunishige fit into all of this? Yeah, man. Damn, dude. This shit's really fucking good.
That's right.
People have also, some people have brought it up in the chat, but also just all over social media, is the possible connection between between Yura and the Soga clan.
Oh, okay.
In general, just some people bring up similar appearances. A lot of people brought up the fact that, and this is the big one, Yura mentioned a prophecy.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
And that's kind of huge. Now, I'll be honest. I do think that this is Oh, and another thing is that he mentions that the gods are on his side, and like, I mean, the idea of like divine help.
I think he did have similar
chapter.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I think he did have similar eyes to Chiaki when he before he went crazy too.
Right.
But that could just be like eye color. I'm sorry, Silver. Go ahead.
I mean, they did. No, I was just about to say, it's like they did mention in branch families in this East just now, so it could be like Soga's a distant cousin of theirs, maybe?
Maybe. I could see that.
Maybe.
I do also think it's possibly a red herring. Like, I think partially when he mentions the prophecy, it's very possible he was just lying and using the existence of prophecies using the existence of prophecies and like their historical usage, by Japan in this story as like a precedent to get people to believe him, or to get Samura specifically to believe him. I mean, that's
so he's just gaslighting motherfuckers.
I mean, he is a liar.
That is
He's
him,
a manipulator.
Yeah. That is.
I
agree with Zena.
Makes sense. I mean, I did see, because my first thing, because I sort of thought of Yura, but also like kind of reverse, not only with Chiaki, but like at first I was like, the silly thought was on page 6 where they're like, oh yes, they will come from Shokuku, ashore at Yokohama Beach. And I was like, oh, Yura, whoa. And just like, haha, there's no way anything comes from that though. And then you skip to the end. It's like, yes, under the lone pine tree. I'm like, oh, you mean the sorcerer that specifically the Hishaku have used all series? Oh, like that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Like, it's a crackpot theory, but I was like, hold on now. Wait a minute. I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. So yeah, we're getting little bits here.
Okay, I'm actually going to lay out a theory here. Hold on. Let me cook.
You still have a second to change your mind.
Okay. I think...
I'm just giving you the opportunity,
Thank you. I think Yura specifically has a sorcery that allows him to use other people's sorcery. And that's why you're able... And that's, like, I think the point of the Hishaku mark is that's what lets him do that.
Oh, there's it.
And that's specifically why you can see, the pine tree sorcery. You see the little fire teleportation thing. And maybe if the prophecy's real, maybe he has the next person who has the prophecy sorcery thing. Maybe he has them hostage or something. Or, like, under his custody somehow. And that's how. Maybe. Throwing things at the wall here, but maybe. And also, I think it kind of fits, like, with his whole, like, his ghost nobody symbolism, where it's like, he doesn't even have his own sorcery, really. Like, I could kind of see that being something interesting.
There's like I don't know. Crollo and Yuta vibe going on.
I disagree with Zena this time.
Damn. Well, you're allowed to.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You just disagree with him off Zybes, or?
I have no fucking idea what he's talking about.
True. That's some real shit. But yeah.
Some real shit,
definitely, that could be the case. So we are getting some sprinkles of Yura in this chapter, though. I do agree. Something's. I'm smelling a little something here.
My major concern is, again, just what is the state of the Soga clan? Like, that, I feel like that's such a, like, because no one's fucking mentioned them.
I feel like they have to be with the Kamunabi if they're still alive.
Yeah, but, like, we haven't seen them rely on prophecies at all. Like, we haven't seen, like, oh, we have this fucking crazy intel or whatever. Like, none of that. So, if there is someone, if the Soga clan still exists to the capacity that they have a seer, I guess, then the Kaminabi does not have that as far as we can tell right now. Beyond that, we don't really know what happened to them. We don't know how many of them are alive. We don't know what the fate of Chihido's mom is. You know, we don't know what's going on with Chiaki, whether or not she's alive. Probably not, if we're being real. And
I don't think she's alive.
I think specifically the death of the Soga clan, with the only remaining members being Akemura and Chihido, and maybe Yura if you believe in the theory, maybe. The only members of that clan are those two. And if that's the case, there's no fortune teller because they're both dudes. So, if that is the case, that basically completely destroyed any legitimate like call to power that the Soga clan has. And if that's the case, that actually makes a lot of sense why the Kaminabi was able to solidify their own power the way they did. They probably did so by just basically gathering, reaching out to different sorcery families and saying, hey, we're doing shit now. Trying to maybe sort of recreate what the Soga clan was able to do. But they probably weren't able to get everyone, which is why you also have a bunch of sorcery families that are centered on doing whatever illegal activities they've been doing.
I was gonna say, too, it could also be the inverse.
Yeah.
Like, what if they went after the seer, and that was just like, because she represents such a big balance of power, what if they were like, hey, we don't need these niggas anymore? And then they go after her, the sword, somehow they get taken care of, or something like that. Maybe it could lead to this, like, whole situation where she ends up getting taken out. Maybe they try to kill the rest of the Soga clan. Stuff like that. I'm not sure. Because I imagine, like, once, like, Akemura gets locked up, they're, like, rubbing their hands together like Birdman. They're probably like, oh, shit, it's time. We can do whatever the fuck we want now. So, yeah, it could be either of those situations. I agree. I think that shit it's leading up to something spicy. Something there.
I like the idea of the collapse of the Soga clan, basically essentially splintering sorcery families into the Kaminabi and the various crime families. I actually think it's a really neat idea if that's what he's going for.
Yeah.
What I'm really fucking curious about is the meeting we're going to see. Because one, the pine tree's there. So clearly there's some level of symbolism there. Whoever the Hatshaku is that has the pine tree sorcery, maybe his family is a part of this somehow. The big point is on the second to last page where we see the, one of the Shokuku people raising his hand and, sorcery. That panel looks exactly like the panel that it showed us multiple chapters ago when it talked about the first invasion of the Shokuku Islanders. Mm-hmm. So that is getting completely that history got completely rewritten, and it started with peace talks.
Yep.
Now, how the fuck did that collapse? That's the real question.
Yeah.
And I'm going to guess it collapsed because of basic imperialism. I'm sure the Soga clan wanted to really get going on getting a bunch of Datenseki.
Yeah, and they were probably like, fuck no, dude, we cannot let y'all have it, or something, or like, even if it's like, just let's split it, or something like that. They're just like, nah, I need that, bro. I need that, big bro. Yeah. So I thought that was one of the big things that stuck out to me as well. It's just like, oh, propaganda. Okay. I'm noticing.
We do that here.
Yeah. And like, and this is another thing. I do think it's interesting that both of Chihido's parents are people with special vision. I think that I don't have like a point there. I just thought I'd bring it up because like cool. Maybe there's something there.
Got the super specialist eyes.
Yeah, better than the 6 eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got like 7 of them.
True, objectively.
Shut up, Sky. I just got what you said.
Shut up.
But I mean, maybe there's, I don't know, maybe there's something there. I mean, Kunishige can like see the very fine details, and this has sort of been inherited by Chihiro as like representing the theme of opening your eyes to the world around you and forming your own conclusions. Whereas I'm wondering if maybe it's going to be the opposite with the fortune telling, where it like her eyes were able to show her objective futures, but like it didn't help for shit. So I don't know. Maybe there's something there.
Yeah. It doesn't show her the full picture either. It only happens in like glimpses. She has to shut her eyes for it. Yeah.
So hard to say. You know, I'm just getting things out there as I see them. But beyond that, I mean, man, fucking crazy chapter.
Really good, man. Really good.
Ooh.
Yeah. Kagurabachi Peak, man. Kagurabachi Peak. Yeah. Good note to end off on.
Yeah.
I didn't read any of the lightning round chapters. I was too busy getting this ready.
Same.
So,
I was busy finalizing my editing, so.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I've read through everything. I can tell you there was a lot of good chapters. Nothing I can really expand upon, but there were a lot of good ones this week.
True.
Nice. Sweet.
Yeah. I'll definitely catch up on them sometime this week. I don't know. I got a lot of reading to do.
Right.
But yeah. Good stuff.
So,
good stuff, man.
As far as I'm aware, we should not have anything on break here. So, yeah, no, we should have, well, I guess at this point it would be a full pod, even though at this point it's just going to be One Piece and Kagurabachi.
Hey, two peaks. Some would say Twin Peaks.
Indeed.
Let's not say Twin Peaks.
I've never seen it before. I don't know. I just know the name.
We gotta fucking open the new One Piece chapter. Ewan's gonna show up, start talking backwards.
What the fuck?
Twin Peaks is weird.
I didn't know they
One
got
of my
down
favorite
like
things
that.
to do is show people scenes from Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's just gonna randomly at me in the Discord now with like random fucking scenes from there.
Yeah, fucking the Red Room.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
But yeah, we will be back next week. We'll be talking about stuff. It'll be very fun. Yeah, good stuff. We do not have a Discord for any other pod stuff, but like I don't know, maybe it happens in the future. I don't really have plans on making one now. I don't want to moderate a Discord. I don't care. I don't want to moderate a Discord. I don't care. Like I don't. I'll admit it. I'm lazy. So.
Yeah.
But
Let's
yeah.
see. From the damned 107 down to down making a comeback. Trust. I mean, hey, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
I hope it's good. I have not read it in months or weeks, not months.
I mean, it's still only going through a slow period, but like I'm still gonna keep my fingers crossed that we can bring it back one day. That's just I'm hope one day that it's gonna be like the Avatar, or like when the world needed him most, OC vanished.
When the world
needed him 100
most.
years later.
Okay.
I didn't know about that.
When the world needed it most, Okurin and Momo still never ended up together.
Damn.
When the world needed him most, another love triangle appeared.
We're getting up to the polyhedrons now.
Damn. No, but in all seriousness, I hope it is good because I do want to catch up with Nana and you know.
I'm liking Dandadan more now.
That's good.
I'll be keeping an eye out.
That's good. I'm trying to be.
I've just been reading this. I've just been reading this manga about this guy who gives people orgasms by massaging them.
That's
awesome. Every fucking time a new chapter comes out, it doesn't matter what the topic of conversation is. He'll be like, "I'm reading the manga, the orgasm one."
I haven't liked the last couple. I don't like the current arc because it's going like it's like doing a bunch of shit where like now he has to massage this guy because his dick can't get hard, so he needs to massage him so his dick can get hard again. And I'm
That's awesome.
Oh, that one.
I hope. What do you mean?
Oh, that one,
nigga! Oh my god!
What the hell?
Oh, why didn't you say so?
Yeah. I wasn't sure what you meant when you were saying he was massaging bad bitches, but when you talked about massaging cock and balls, that's when I knew. I was there for that one. I remember that arc. That's good. Hey, man, he's inclusive. Unlike Chainsaw Man.
Well, it's funny because I've consistently been able to keep up with that manga because I swear to God, a new chapter comes out every like 2-3 days, and it's always on like the top of Weeb Central. So it's like whenever a new chapter comes out, I see it. And one of my favorite things to do is whenever a Chain Soldier chapter comes out, I'll click on it and I'll go through it because it never fails. In every chapter of Chain Soldier, it'll be like a bunch of shit happening, fights, whatever, and there will be a single page of just like sex, and then it'll go back to fighting, and it's the funniest shit ever, dude.
That's why it's
here's the thing, I'm not actually reading it, so I have no idea what the context is, but it's so funny that there's one just page of sex every single chapter. It's always
we got
there.
Quotas, man. We got quotas, man. That's that peak shit right there.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree. I haven't read it. So.
I was about to say y'all were just gonna leave me hanging, right? Okay.
I don't think any of us have anything to add.
Yeah, I got nothing, man. Sorry.
Fairs. All right. Well, with that being said, we're getting the hell up out of here. Thank you guys for sticking around for 3 hours. If you watched beginning to end, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. We've had a consistent like 90+ viewers the whole time, so thank you guys so much. We'll be back next week, whether you're watching live or after the fact. Again, we appreciate you. Goodbye. And good night. Bye.